From Harold Holbrook Gymnasium at East Carter High School in Grayson, Kentucky, I'm Chris Dickerson, along with Stephen Gullett and the rest of the SpreeTV Sports Television crew. We want to welcome you to the 62nd District High School Basketball Tournament this year. Stephen, we've not got to do a game together this year during the regular season, but we meet up in the postseason, and it's good to be with you again.
Hey, good to be here, and glad to tag along with you.
We start the tournament out tonight with girls play, and all across the 16th region, the girls will be playing this evening in the 61st, here in the 62nd, the 63rd, and the 64th. And these are elimination games.
Yes, they are.
We play all year long, and you come down and you've got basically a one-game playoff or a one-game play-in, whatever you want to call it, and it's win or out tonight.
You throw all the records out, it's a brand new season, and like you say, you win or go home.
First of two games here this evening in Grayson, the East Carter Lady Raiders will take on the Elliott County Lady Lions, and then in the nightcap, the Morgan County Lady Cougars will take on the West Carter Lady Comets. We'll have both of those games here on the SpreeTV network, and this broadcast is being brought to you by Bank of the Mountains, Commercial Bank of West Liberty, Juniper Health, Lewis Law Office, PLLC, and Stockyards Bank and Trust. Let's take a look at both of these teams here this evening. First, the East Carter Lady Raiders. Again, if you're watching us across the Spree Television Network, either on, I think we're on YouTube tonight as well. East Carter, both of these teams out of the 16th region, the 62nd District. East Carter Lady Raiders are under the direction of head coach Matthew Clark in his fourth season. He has an overall record of 68-49. East Carter is 20-6. They finished the regular season winning their last 8 games and 9 out of their last 10. So, Stephen, they're getting hot at just the right time coming into the tournament.
Yep, they are one of 3 teams in the 16th region with 20 wins so far on the season.
They won their last game of the year this past Friday evening at Lewis County in Vanceburg. They defeated Lewis County 67-40. East Carter was 6-0 in 62nd District play during the regular season. They're the #1 seed here in the tournament, and against 16th region competition, East Carter was 15-3. District tournament history for the Lady Raiders. Last 25 years, they're 18-7 in first round games. Last year, they won at Elliott County 80-26, and that actually broke a 4-year first round losing streak with that win. They are the defending district champion. They've won it 10 times since 2001. Taking a look at team averages for East Carter, they average 59 points per game. They've scored 1,534 points during the regular season, and that 59 point per game average is good enough to put them number 39 in the state of Kentucky. On the defensive end of the floor, they gave up 1,164 points during the regular season, 44.8 points per game, and they had a positive point differential of plus 14.2 points per game, and that was good enough to be number 14 in the state of Kentucky. From the floor, East Carter shoots 40.3%. They average putting up 53 attempts per game. From behind the three-point line, 31.3%. They average putting up 21 three-point shots per game. And from the charity stripe, very good shooting free throw team, 72.1% on the season. They're in the top 20 in the state of Kentucky, number 18 currently, and they get to the free throw line 13 times per game. They also pull down 35.4 rebounds per game, and that's good enough for 21st in the state of Kentucky. So, Stephen, a lot of state rankings for this girls team.
Yeah, very good team. The record reflects that. And, you talked about the 8-game winning streak. They've outscored their opponents 66-40 in that span. That's a plus 26.
That's getting it done.
Now that's peaking at the right time of the year.
That's getting it done. Looking at the team leaders for the Lady Raiders, their scoring leader, #1, Bristol Boggs, averaging 12.2 points per game. Field goal percentage from the floor, number 10, Jocelyn Rudd, the best shooter from the floor at 47.4% on the season. From behind the three-point line for distance, again, it's Jocelyn Rudd, 36.1% from behind the three-point line. And from the charity stripe, #1, Bristol Boggs, 84.1% on the season, and that would be good enough to put her in the top 15 in the state of Kentucky if she had the minimum of 3 free throw attempts per game, which she does not. She's at 2.3. Brindley Walker does have the minimum amount of attempts, number 24, and she's shooting 80.5% from the season, and that's good enough for 39th in the state. Rebounding, Brindley Walker, number 24, leads East Carter in that category at 6.3 rebounds per game. Your starting lineup for the Lady Raiders. Number 1, sophomore Bristol Boggs, averaging 12.2 points per game, shooting 84.1% from the free throw line, 44.9% from the floor, 35.6% from behind the three-point line, and 3.7 rebounds per game. Number 4, 5'7" senior Avery Hall. Hall averaging 6.2 points per game, shooting 58.1% from the charity stripe, 38.8% from the floor, 30% from behind the three-point line, and Avery pulls down 5.6 rebounds per game. Number 10, sophomore Jocelyn Rudd. Rudd averaging 11.4 points per game, 69.2% from the charity stripe. Their best shooter from the floor at 47.4%. Also from distance, 36.1%, best on the team, and she pulls down 4.1 rebounds per game. Number 21, 5'5" senior Tori Bishop. Bishop averaging 5.8 points per game, 73.7% from the charity stripe, 31.8% from the floor, 24.5% from behind the three-point line, and Tori pulls down 3.3 rebounds per game. And rounding out the projected starting lineup for East Carter, number 24, 5'7" junior Brindley Walker. Walker averaging 11.7 points per game, shooting 80.5% from the free throw line. Again, that's 39th in the state. 43.7% from the floor, 32.9% from behind the three-point line, and the Lady Raiders leading rebounder at 6.3 rebounds per game. So again, your projected starting lineup for the Lady Raiders: number 1, Bristol Boggs; number 4, Avery Hall; number 10, Jocelyn Rudd; number 21, Tori Bishop; and number 24, Brindley Walker. We're going to go back to the studio, get in a quick commercial. When we come back, Stephen Gullett will interview head coach Abby Atkins of the Elliott County Lady Lions. You're watching 62nd District High School basketball action from Harold Holbrook Gymnasium at East Carter High School, and we'll be back right after this.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations: West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
Welcome back to SpreeTV. We are at East Carter High School, and we are here on the for the 2026 62nd District Tournament. Joining us now is Elliott County Lady Lions head coach Abby Atkins. Appreciate you taking time to speak with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right. I guess you're a young team. You were a young team last year, young team again this year, but you've had some injuries. So what has that done to your team this year?
Well, two of my starters suffered season-ending injuries, and they were two of my veterans too, and it has really taken a toll on us. Most nights I'm dressing 5 or 6 players, and having that bit of leadership on the team has really hurt us as well.
And I guess you took on another responsibility at the school. You're now the athletic director.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
I really love it so far. It's something that I have always wanted to do. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and I love that aspect of it too. It's hard work, and I love it. It's been great.
All right. Well, Abby, we know you got a game to play. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be back with the head coach of East Carter in just a moment. We'll be right back. You're watching high school basketball on SpreeTV, Channel 2.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
Welcome back to SpreeTV. We are at East Carter High School. Joining us now is East Carter Lady Raiders head coach, Mr. Matthew Clark. Coach, appreciate you taking time out with us.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys for covering us.
All right, you're the number 1 seed. You've won 20 games, one of 3 teams in the 16th region. What's been the secret to your success this year?
I mean, you know, we were fortunate, one, to get enough games in to win 20. We played some good competition. We've won some games that maybe we shouldn't, and we lost a couple games that I thought we should have won. So overall, it's kind of worked out. We played well. We've been consistent. Defensively, it's carried us all year, and I hope that continues on through the tournament.
So you've won 8 in a row. You're peaking right at the right time of the year. So I guess you got some leadership on the floor. You got, tell us a little bit about those players that will do that for you.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 2 seniors that start. We got Abby, who's a senior. That's our 6th man, probably one of the better 6 men around. We've got a junior named Brinley Walker that's been starting since 8th grade. We got 2 sophomores that are starting. But one thing that we have that a lot of teams don't have is depth. We were talking about it yesterday at practice. We're doing shell drills and doing this and that, and we've got 10 girls that can really play and push each other and make each other better, and not a lot of teams have that.
All right. Hey, it is loud. It's tournament time.
Yeah.
You got cheerleaders on both sides. You got a lot of big crowd here tonight. Hey, we wish you the best of luck.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
All right. We'll be back with the starting lineups. We are 7 minutes from tip-off. You're watching high school basketball on SpreeTV, Channel 2.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
Back here at East Carter High School, just a little over 5 minutes away from the opening tip between the East Carter Lady Raiders and the Elliott County Lady Lions. Let's take a quick look at Elliott County, the Lady Lions. are under the direction of head coach Abby Atkins in her second season. Elliott County is in a rebuilding process. They have a record this season of 0-17. Their last game they lost at Morgan County last Thursday evening, February the 19th. They lost that game 55-13. District tournament history for Elliott County, the last 25 years in the first round, Elliott County is 3-22. They lost to East Carter last year 80-26 in Sandy Hook, and their last win was in 24 over East Carter, 36-34. Team averages for Elliott County, the Lady Lions averaging 14.2 points per game, while giving up 63.9 points per game. They have a negative point differential of 49.6 points per game. From the floor, Elliott County shoots 15.6%. They average putting up 31 shots per game. From behind the three-point line, 17.8%. They average getting up 12 three-point shots per game. And from the free throw line, the Lady Lions shoot 34.8%. They average getting to the free throw line 6 times per game. Elliott County pulls down 11.2 rebounds per game. Projected starting lineups for Elliott County: number 0, 7th grader Natalie Gillum. Number 5, 5'4" freshman, number 32, 5'4" freshman Olivia Cox. Number 22, sophomore Alexis Hutchinson. Number 23, 5-foot freshman Candace Smith. And number 30, 8th grader Jalen Coffey. So again, for Elliott County, Gilliam, Cox, Hutchinson, Smith, and Coffey. 16th region district play all over the area here this evening. 61st district in play at Frenchburg has the number 1 seed in that district. Brown County taking on Bath County in the opener, and in the nightcap should be a good one between the Menifee County Lady Cats and the Fleming County Lady Panthers. In the 63rd district, that district tournament will be played at Russell High School. Raceland and Greenup County will open up that tournament. The first game, the nightcap, will feature the Red Devils of Russell against the Lewis County Lady Lions, and the 64th District Girls Basketball Tournament will be at Boyd County Middle School this evening. In the girls' game, Boyd County, the Lady Lions will take on Fairview. That's your action all across the 16th region. Stephen, you talked to both of the head coaches there before the game. What's your feel of this game before we start?
It's tournament time. You can feel it in this gym. It is loud. You got band playing. You got cheerleaders on both sides. Pretty good crowd. So, it's got that atmosphere. And, you just never know. I think, East Carter's probably the big favorite, on paper. But you just never know. That's why they play it. So, it's tournament time and anything can happen.
Well, Elliott County, that's what I was talking about there a few minutes ago. They're in a rebuilding process, and that's what you do in these smaller communities, and that's where we are at right now in Sandy Hook with this program. You just reload and rebuild, and sometimes you go a few years until you get, a competitive team back on the floor. But you're right, they play these games for a reason.
Yep.
They're doing that all across the Bluegrass State tonight, and somewhere in the state of Kentucky, there'll be a massive upset tonight somewhere.
Always are. Always they will be tonight. Yep, somewhere.
Again, this broadcast is being brought to you by Bank of the Mountains, Commercial Bank of West Liberty, Juniper Health, Lewis Law Office, PLLC, and Stockyard Banks and Trust. 1:21 before the starting lineups. Let's get in one quick commercial, and we'll be back to Harold Holbrook Gymnasium with the starting lineups right after this.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
the Elliott Lady Lions and your East Hard Lady Rangers. At this time, we ask that you please stand for the playing of the national anthem. We remind you that the removal of all hats and the placing of your right hand over your heart is the common courtesy during the anthem. Thank you. And now, the starting lineup for tonight's teams. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Elliott County Lady Lions. 7th grader, number 0, Natalie Gilliam. Junior, number 14, Chloe Rose. Freshman, number 23, Candace Smith. 8th grader, number 30, Jalen Coffey. And freshman, number 5, Olivia Cox. The Lady Lions are coached by Abby Atkins. And now, with the home team on the scoreboard, your East Carter Lady Raiders. Starting at guard, sophomores, number 1, Crystal Bob. Starting at guard, sophomore, number 10, Jossie Rudd. Starting at guard, junior, number 24, Brinley Walker. Starting at guard, senior, number 21, Corey Bishop. And starting at forward, senior, number 4, Avery Hall.
So again for Elliott County, Gilliam, Cox, Rose, Smith, and Coffey. And for East Carter, Boggs, Hall, Rudd, Bishop, and Walker. East Carter in the home white uniforms in blue and red trim. Elliott County in the visiting black uniforms with maroon and white trim.
Walker reached an incredible milestone, scoring her 1,000th career point during the fourth quarter of action. Let's give Brinley a round of applause as she is presented the game ball.
Brinley Walker, the 5'7" junior, receiving an award for scoring her 1,000th point, career point here for East Carter, so congratulations to her.
And only a junior, so she'll have a lot more to
She'll
put
build
on
that.
Yep, she'll definitely build on that.
She will build on that for sure. Jalen Coffey moves into the circle for Elliott County. They'll move from right to left across your screen or dial, however you're watching or listening to us. Brinley Walker moves into the circle for East Carter, and we're just about ready to get the 62nd District Tournament underway from Harold Holbrook Gymnasium at East Carter High School in Grayson, Kentucky. Glad you can be with us. Sit back and enjoy it. Let's play basketball. Opening tip controlled by the Raiders. And Jossie Rudd brings it into the front court, gives it to Bristol Boggs. Boggs to Hall, down baseline jumper, Walker, no good. And a travel called on Elliott County. First turnover of the game is on the Lady Lions.
Yeah, Gillum hesitated there after she got that rebound, and they called the walk.
East Carter with their second possession. Tori Bishop on the wing, down on the baseline to Walker. Three
contact, and it just didn't happen.
Just didn't come.
Nope.
Rudd brings it into the front court. Top of the key. Three ball on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, extended possession. Avery Hall puts the runner up, no good. And Chloe Rose comes away with the rebound for Elliott County. Rose into the front court, picks up her dribble, comes out on top to Coffey. Coffey on the wing to Gilliam, back to Coffey, and that pass is picked off by Tori Bishop. Down the lane, off the glass and in. Bishop's got the first 5 of the game, and East Carter leads 5-0.
And that was a second turnover on Elliott County. Again, a 2-3 zone by East Carter.
Chloe Rose has it batted away, and another turnover for Elliott County. Off the glass and in by Rudd. Josie Rudd with her first 2 points, and East Carter scored the first 7. Clock under 5:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Elliott County with a basketball. Chloe Rose in the keyhole, picks up her dribble, comes to Coffey, fakes a 3, now puts it up, left wing, no good, and it goes out of bounds to East Carter. So East Carter with a basketball and a 7-point lead.
And Elliott County in a 2-3 zone as well.
Walker on the block, puts a shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and in by Avery Hall.
So her first 2 points of the game, offensive rebound and a bucket.
And East Carter scored the first 9. Chloe Rose with the basketball for Elliott County. Tries to go cross court to Coffey, and that pass is picked off. Bristol Boggs down the lane, off the glass and in. Boggs with her first 2 points. East Carter scored the first 11, and we have a 30-second timeout. 4:52 left in the first quarter, 11-0 East Carter. We'll be back to Grayson right after this.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
Tori Bishop with 5 points to lead East Carter in scoring. Boggs and Hall and Rudd have 2 points each, and that makes up to 11 points in scoring for East Carter. Elliott County with the basketball out of the timeout. Chloe Rose gets it to Smith. Now back to Rose in between the circles. And Stephen, Elliott County's having a lot of trouble with this defense at the start of the game.
Yeah, it's hard to get started when you're pushed out so far out behind the arc.
Coffey drives in the lane, puts a shot up, no good. And Abby Boggs comes away with a basketball for East Carter, gives it to Bristol Boggs in the corner. 3 ball on the way by Rudd, no good. Offensive rebound back up, no good by Bristol Boggs. We'll try it a third time. 3 ball right wing up, no good. That was Bristol Boggs again, and East Carter again retains the possession.
That's a 7th rebound. And I think 4 of those have been offensive rebounds for East Carter.
Abby Boggs is fouled for East Carter. She'll go to the free throw line. That foul was on number 5 for Elliott County, Olivia Cox.
That's the first foul of the game.
First free throw's up and no good for the 5'5" senior Abby Boggs. 67.7% on the season for Boggs. She misses them both.
Gets her own rebound.
Extended possession. Bristol Boggs puts a shot up in the lane, no good. She gets the rebound, kicks it in the corner. Walker will try a three, halfway down and out. Offensive rebound back up, no good. That was Abby Boggs, and Elliott County comes away with it. Gilliam on the wing, throws it away. Bristol Boggs down the left side of the lane, off the glass and in.
Gives her 4 in the game.
And East has scored the first 13.
So again, Elliott County having to start so far out, having to make long passes. And East Carter just being able to read those long passes.
There's another turnover. Off the glass and in for Bristol Boggs. She's got 6, and the lead's 15.
Both teams looking to sub here at the next dead ball. We'll get those names here in just a minute.
3-ball Coffee was no good. And Abby Boggs got the rebound for East Carter. Brings it into the front court, off the glass, no good. She gets her own rebound. Passes it across the lane, and the shot's up off the glass and in by Josie Rudd.
Gives her 4 in the game.
And East has scored the first 17. The clock winds down, under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Chloe Rose just left at the top of the key, tried to get it to Coffee, and Walker takes it away. She gets the pass ahead to Bristol Boggs, and Boggs banks it up off the glass and in. She's got 8, and the lead goes to 19-0.
East Carter takes a 30-second timeout.
Let's take it with them. 1:41 left in the first quarter. We'll be back to Grayson right after this. Nothing East Carter, 1:35 left on the clock, and it's rolling as Elliott County brings the basketball into the front court.
And again, East Carter in a 2-3 zone. And Elliott throws that away. That's the 9th turnover on the lady lines.
Went through the hands of Alexis Hutchinson that checked into the lineup for Elliott County, the sophomore. And Carly Rutledge brings it into the front court for East Carter. She just checked into the game. Jenna Goebel's in the game as well. That shot's up off the glass and in by Abby Boggs.
It's her first 2 of the game.
21-0, East Carter. Candace Smith in the front court. So the clock goes down under a minute now left here in the opening period. Chloe Rose, 3-ball, no good. It goes out of bounds over to East Carter.
Good ball movement by East Carter.
On the block, shot off the glass was no good by Carly Rutledge. Offensive rebound, Hall back up and in. Avery Hall with 4 points. And East Carter scored the first 23.
And out of their 14 rebounds, they've got 11 offensive rebounds.
Well, the rebounding disparity between these two teams the first two times they played was just gigantic. And, you know, you get that many opportunities for a team talent-wise like East Carter, they're going to put a lot of points on the board.
Yep.
Jumper from the right wing was no good by Cox, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Your score at the end of one. East Carter 23, Elliott County nothing. We'll be back to East Carter High School right after this.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know. Familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
Welcome back to SpreeTV Channel 2. Whether you're watching us on the SpreeTV app, YouTube, or Facebook Live, we welcome you aboard. We are in Grayson, here on the campus of East Carter High School, and we are on the side of the 2026 62nd District Tournament. I'm Stephen Gullett, along with Chris Dickerson and the SpreeTV Sports crew. We got Jonathan Keaton, Tyler Atkins, and Tim Mays with you. As we start the second quarter, it's Elliott County ball.
Elliott County with a basketball to begin the second period. They trail East Carter 23-0. Bristol Boggs led East Carter in scoring with 8 points in the first period. Toy Bishop with 5, Josie Rudd and Avery Hall with 4, and Abby Boggs with 2 to round out the scoring for East Carter in the first period. East Carter stays in the 2-3 zone to start the second period. Coffee drives just inside the circle, gives it to Smith. 3 on the way, no good, and the rebound's taken down by Bristol Boggs. Long pass ahead to Josie Rudd off the glass and in.
Gives her 6 in the game. First 2 points of the second quarter.
3 ball, left wing. Bounces high and goes in for Chloe Rose. Rose with the first 3 points of the game for Elliott County.
She got the shooter's touch there on that one. Got the roll, got the bounce.
Rudd missed that jumper in the lane. Now a 3 left wing, no good by Bristol Boggs. And Elliott County gets the rebound. Smith brings it into the front court, gives it to Coffee. Coffee to Chloe Rose, comes near side to Smith, back to Rose. Ball loose, picked up. Jumper just inside the circle by Candace Smith, no good, and Avery Hall gets the rebound for East Carter. She tried to pass it ahead to Tori Bishop, but it goes out of bounds, and a turnover on the Lady Raiders.
That's the first turnover for the Lady Raiders.
First miscue of the game for East Carter.
Nearly 10 minutes of playing time for that to happen.
East with a 22-point lead, 25-3 over Elliott County here early in the second quarter.
Again, East Carter in that 2-3 zone. Elliott County having a hard time getting it inside the three-point line.
Coffee 3 ball on the way, no good, and that'll go out of bounds back over to East Carter.
And that may be the best shot that Elliott County's going to get tonight, is that three-pointer. And they're going to have to, if they get it at the high post, they're going to catch and shoot. Their mind's made up if they get it there.
They're going to have to shoot it more from there, because I think you're right. I think that's about the best look they're going to get at the basket, the way this game started off. Brandley Walker, 3, left wing, good.
It's her first bucket of the night. Give her 3 points for the junior.
And the lead's back to 25, 28-3. Walker averaging 11.7 points per game for East Carter. 3 ball left wing by Smith, and that's good.
Right on line. We were looking right at it.
Candace Smith buries the triple. Elliott County has a pair of them in this period, and it's 28-6. Hall in the lane, kicks it in the corner to Walker. Now it comes back out on top. Boggs fake the three. On the wing, three ball on the way, no good by Tori Bishop. And a whistle stops play, and that foul was on East Carter, I believe.
Avery Hall, that's her first, team's first of the second quarter.
So Elliott County with a basketball, they'll try to cut into this 22-point lead. Chloe Rose has the basketball, dribbles it in between the circles. Cox back to Rose. On the wing to Coffey. Coffey gets it to Smith. She drives baseline, back to Coffey on the wing. Coffey kicks it out on top to Candace Smith. That'll stay on the Elliott County end of the floor. East Carter has 3 substitutions coming in. Carly Rutledge, Abby Boggs, and Jenna Goebel.
Number 20, Jenna Goebel.
Candace Smith with the basketball. Gets it to Cox. Now she gets it to Rose.
And
Smith.
East Carter sagging back in that 2-3 zone. Not a whole lot of pressure outside the three-point line.
Coffey misses the three, and the rebound's pulled down by Carly Rutledge. Quickly into the front court to Bristol Boggs, and they call her for the travel.
Their second turnover of the game. Elliott County's got 9. Got a sub for Elliott County.
Alexis Hutchinson, the sophomore, number 22, checks into the lineup for the Lady Lions.
We talked about it with Coach Atkins. They're a young team, but they've had some injuries.
Coffey picks up that loose basketball, and it's taken away from her by Jenna Goebel. She gets it to Bristol Boggs, down the lane, off the glass and in.
She's in double figures now with 10.
And the lead's 24, 30-6. Rose with the basketball in between the circles, Goebel on her. She gets it to Smith. And Boggs knocks it away. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay on the Elliott County end of the floor. Now 5 more players will check in for East Carter. Avery Hall, Jocelyn Rudd, Tori Bishop, Allison Felty, and Aubrey Mullins checks into the lineup for East Carter. 2:49 left on the clock here in the first half. Rose gets it on the wing to Smith.
And even with the subs, they still stay in that 2-3 zone, and they get the turnover.
Felty into the front court, off the lane, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up, no good by Josie Rudd, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot free throws.
She shoots 70% from the free throw line on the year. It'll be her first trip tonight.
Hutchinson picks up the foul for Elliott County.
First one's up, it's good.
Rudd 69.2% on the season for East Carter.
Now, I'm an offensive person, so I'm going to round that up. So I'm going to say it's 70.
She splits the pair. And the lead's 31-6. Another turnover for Elliott County. Rudd off the glass and in. Boy, East Carter, one thing they do, Stephen, they get the ball up the court quick.
Yeah, there's a drill that we play, you know, it was called the Celtic drill. You get the rebound, you make a long pass, you get a layup. And that's pretty much what they're doing. It's a Celtic drill. They get the rebound, they push it down, they don't even have to dribble. That's how far that pass is going.
Well, they flat get it up the floor. That foul's on Avery Hall for East Carter.
That's her second, team second of the quarter.
Coffee will throw it in. 2:02 left on the clock here in the first half. Coffee, 3-ball. No good. Rebounds taken down by Mullins for East Carter. She gets it to Rudd. Rudd brings it into the front court. Flips it on the wing to Bishop. 3-ball on the way. No good. Offensive rebound. Hall back up and in.
Didn't know if it was going to stay down or not. It almost rattled out, but it stayed right in.
It danced around and fell.
It did. Give her 6 on the night.
Leads 35-6, 29 points. Chloe Rose gets it to Smith in between the circles. Back to Rose on the wing. And it's taken away from her. Here comes East Carter into the front court. Felty with the basketball. Rudd, good pass to Hall. Assist by Rudd, bucket by Hall.
Nice play there by East Carter.
Hall's got 8 in the game now. And the lead's 31. That's their biggest lead, 37-6. Clock down under a minute now left here in the first half. Coffee thought about a 3, didn't take it, gets it to Rose. And her pass is intercepted by Hall, and she gets it to Rudd all alone, down the lane, up and in. Rudd's got 11 now. She's in double digits. And the lead's 33. Coffee, runner in the lane, no good. Rebound comes off to Felty. Her pass ahead to Rudd, off the glass and in. Felty with the assist, Rudd with the bucket. She's got 13, and the lead's 35, 41-6.
And I believe Rudd leads all scorers down the ball game with that 13.
3-ball, no good by Rose. Clock down to 3. Baseline jumper, no good by Tori Bishop, and that's how the first half comes to an end. All East Carter here in the first half. Your score at the break. The Lady Raiders 41, Elliott County 6. We'll be back to Grayson here in a couple of moments and go over the first quarter or first half stats and get you ready for the second half. You're watching 62nd District High School basketball from Grayson, Kentucky on the SpreeTV network.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Back here at East Carter High School, halftime of game number 1, and it's all Lady Raiders. East Carter leads Elliott County 41-6 here at the break. Steve, what do you got in the stat book? What's your take in the first half?
Well, it's pretty much, I mean, you look at the score, it is 41-6. It's been all East Carter, and stat-wise on paper, it's been all East Carter. As a team, East Carter has out-rebounded the Lady Lions 23-4. And out of those 23 rebounds, 13 of them have been offensive rebounds. So a lot of second chance points for East Carter, and they've done a really good job on that. I don't have the stats on how many they've actually put back on those points, on those offensive rebounds, but they've scored a lot of points on those second chance putbacks.
Well, we was talking during one of the timeouts, and I didn't get to the head-to-head stats between these two teams this year. They've played twice during the regular season. On January the 20th, they played up in Sandy Hook, and East Carter defeated Elliott County 84-7 in that game. They out-rebounded Elliott County 48-7 in that first game.
Yep.
And in the rematch here at Grayson, they played back on the 11th of February. East Carter won that game 84-28, and again, they out-rebounded Elliott County by 40, 56-16, and they've out-rebounded them by 19 here in the first half tonight, 23-4. Taking a look.
Leading rebounder for East Carter is senior number 10, Abby Boggs. She's got 6. And then I guess the other thing on that stood out was the turnovers. Elliott County had 14 turnovers to only 2 for East Carter. That's been the big thing, rebounding and turnovers.
Well, you've got an extra 12 possessions off the turnovers at 14-2, and you've got an extra 19 possessions on the rebounding.
Yep.
You know, you add both of those together, and you know what the scoreboard's going to look like, and it bears that out here at the break. Individual scoring at halftime for both of these teams. First for East Carter, they was led in scoring by number 10, Jocelyn Rudd, in the first half. She had 13 points. Bristol Boggs with 10, Avery Hall with 8. 5 points for Tori Bishop, 3 for Brindley Walker, and 2 for Abby Boggs rounds out the 41 points in scoring for the Lady Raiders. For Elliott County, 3 points each for Chloe Rose and Candace Smith for a total of 6. East Carter outscored Elliott County 23-0 in the first quarter, 18-6 in the second quarter. Thus the lead at the half, 41-6, and that was the biggest lead of the first half for East Carter at the break, 35 points. So we should have a running clock here to start the second half with a 35-point lead. Is that correct?
We should, yes, that is correct.
We're about 3 minutes and 30 seconds away from the start of the second half. Let's go back to the studio, pay a few bills, show a few commercials, and we'll be back here in about 3 minutes with the second half between East Carter and Elliott County. You're watching 62nd District Tournament basketball from East Carter High School and Harold Holbrook Gymnasium on the SpreeTV network.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here in Grayson, East Carter with a 41-6 lead over Elliott County as we get ready to start the second half. And Steve and I fully expect Coach Clark, as he did in the first half, I think we'll see a lot of their bench here in the second half as well. As he, you know, in the zone he played in the first half, he didn't put any pressure on in that zone, and they didn't put any full court pressure at all. I mean, he's
Yeah, they sagged back, and but then now they wouldn't let Elliott County get the ball in the paint. And when they got in the paint, they closed off, and they closed out really well, and made Elliott County make those long passes and those long floaters. They just picked them off. So it is East Carter ball here to start this second half.
Boggs, Hall, Rudd, Bishop, and Walker on the floor to start the second half for East Carter. They have the basketball as well. First possession of the second half.
And Elliott County in the zone as well.
Brindley Walker misses that 3. And that rebound is chased down by Elliott County's Candace Smith. She brings it into the front court, gives it to Cox, back to Smith. Top of the key, Chloe Rose. Coffee, 3-ball, just left of the top of the circle, no good. And Avery Hall gets the rebound for East Carter. Hall brings it into the front court, gets it to Walker. That pass was deflected, but Brindley picks it up. Gives it to Boggs. She thought about that 3. Now
I think she wanted to shoot that, didn't she?
She did. Rudd will shoot the 3. She misses it on the left wing. And Coffey gets the rebound for Elliott County. She brings it into the front court, top of the key, 3 on the way, no good. And that rebound's taken down by Bishop for East Carter. Torrey into the front court, gives it to Hall. She passes cross court to Bristol Boggs, back to Hall, and her shot's no good, but the foul will be called on number 5, Olivia Cox, for Elliott County.
It's going to be her second, team's first of the third quarter.
And Avery Hall will walk to the free throw line for East Carter, the 5'7" senior, 58.1% on the season. East Carter 72.1% as a team, and Hall makes the first one. Gives her 9 points in the game now.
To go along with her 6 rebounds.
And she splits the pair. She misses the second.
Gives Smith 3 rebounds in the game for Elliott County.
42-6, East Carter with a 36-point lead. Coffey picks up her dribble, motions for help. Smith now with the basketball. She got it to Hutchinson, now back to Smith. She tried to go to Rose, and that pass is picked off by Bristol Boggs. She passes it to Rudd. Her shot's up off the glass and in. Rudd with the bucket. Bristol Boggs with the assist. And the lead's 44-6. Rudd with 15 points now for East Carter. Coffee in the paint. Kicks it across to Cox.
Elliott County playing a 5-out offense here against this zone of East Carter's.
Chloe Rose with the basketball. Drives left side of the lane, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound Avery Hall. Hall brings it into the front court. Three ball on the way by Bishop, no good. And Coffee gets the rebound for Elliott County. 5:25 on the clock. It's moving here in the third quarter. 44-6 East Carter. Smith with the basketball, gives it to Coffee at the top of the key. Coffee to Rose on the wing. Rose with Boggs on her. Comes back across to Hutchinson. Coffee at the top of the key. Rose, open three, she'll take it. No good, and the rebound comes off to Walker. Walker brings it into the front court. Drives down the left side of the lane, off the glass and in.
Give her 5 in the game.
And the lead's 46-6. We have a timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout. Let's get in a quick commercial. 46-6 East Carter. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
East Carter led 41-6 at the break. They've scored the first 5 here in the third quarter, and the lead's 40.
Yeah, and this is game 1 of 2 games tonight as the girls start the 62nd District tournament. You got Morgan County against West Carter coming up just after this.
Should be a good basketball game.
It should be, yep. Number 2, number 3 seeds.
Hutchinson gets the ball to Rose. Now she's on the wing to Coffee. Clock approaching 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Coffee back to Rose. Coffee drives down the right side of the lane. She's double teamed. Kicks it back out on top to Hutchinson. It's loose and picked up by East Carter. Carly Rutledge passes it off to Felty. She misses the runner in the lane, but they get the offensive rebound. Jenna Goebel does, and that will extend the possession for East Carter. Abby Boggs kicks it to Allison Felty. She misses 3. That shot put back up and in by Aubrey Mullins. Mullins with her first 2 points of the game.
And that gives her 3 rebounds on the game as well.
East Carter scored the first 7 points here in the third quarter to balloon this lead out to 42. Natalie Gillum, 3 ball, no good. Abby Boggs with the rebound for East Carter.
East Carter's a good rebounding team anyway. Anytime during the season, they average nearly 35 rebounds per contest.
That 3 was no good by Abby Boggs, but it's put back up off the glass and in by Allison Felty, the 5'4" sophomore.
It's her first bucket of the night.
And the lead's 44.
And they are at 31 rebounds on the game.
Rose with the basketball, gives it to Coffee at the top of the key. Hutchinson, left wing, back to Coffee. Rose with the basketball.
Again, East Carter's in that 2-3 zone. They're not coming out past the three-point line.
Candace Smith, her pass is deflected and picked off by Abby Boggs. Boggs down the lane, off the glass and in. Abby's got 4. And East Carter scored the first 11 here in the third quarter, 52-6. Rose in between the circles on the wing to Natalie Gillum. Her 3-ball on the way is no good, and the rebound comes off to Abby Boggs for East Carter. She's looking to pass it, and she does. Shot up off the glass and in by Allison Felty. And I'm telling you, East Carter gets the basketball up the floor.
They do. They run the floor. They beat the ball down the floor, and that's what you're supposed to do. Get to the block. As soon as you catch it, you got a good angle for a layup.
And their head bobs directly to the other end as soon as they get the ball.
Yep.
Chloe Rose inside the circle. On the wing now to Gilliam. Gilliam back to Candace Smith. Now Rose in between the circles. Gets it to Coffee. 3-ball left wing. Halfway down and out. Rebound comes off to Boggs. Abby Boggs brings it into the front court. Gives it to Carly Rutledge. Her 3 on the way. No good. And she chases down the long rebound. Extend the possession. East Carter. Abby Boggs 3-ball. No good. And that long rebound taken down by Alexis Hutchinson, and she loses it. Carly Rutledge kicks it back to Goebel, and her jumper's good.
It's her first 2 points of the game.
And East Carter's up by 50, 56-6. Elliott County didn't score a point in the first period, and they're shutting them out here so far in the third quarter. Coffee, 3-ball, no good, and it goes out of bounds over to the Lady Raiders. 4 players will check in for East Carter. Alyssa Adams, Tabor Morgan, Carly Mullins, and Mia Jordan.
And Allie Felty stays out there on the floor.
So East Carter with the basketball, 5 seconds left on the clock here in the quarter. That 3-ball was no good by Mullins.
But Felty got the offensive rebound, put back.
And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. So your score at the end of 3, East Carter 58, Elliott County 6. And we'll be back to East Carter High School with the fourth quarter right after this.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
Welcome back to SpreeTV Channel 2. Whether you're watching us on the SpreeTV app, YouTube, or Facebook Live, we welcome you aboard. We are in Grayson, Kentucky, on the campus of East Carter High School. Here, the site of the 2026 62nd District Tournament. We, as the Elliott County Lady Lions take on the East Carter Lady Raiders. We're in game 1, starting the fourth quarter with your score 58-6, East Carter.
Jocelyn Rudd leads East Carter with 15 points. Bristol Boggs with 10. The 2 Lady Raiders in double figures as we start the fourth period. Elliott County with a basketball. Coffee at the top of the key, thought about a 3, didn't take it. Natalie Gilliam will, she misses it. But Elliott County gets the rebound and extends the possession. Rose on the wing, back to Coffee. She'll take a 3 left wing, that one's no good. And the rebound comes off to East Carter. Felty into the front court, off the glass, no good.
She was out of bounds there when she got that ball.
She tried to knock it in, but she was standing on the baseline when she did.
Yep. Right in front of the referee, easy call for him.
So Elliott County brings the basketball into the front court. Candace Smith drives inside the circle, has it taken away.
That's the 18th turnover.
And that shot's off the glass and in for Alyssa Adams. It's her first 2 points. And East Carter scored the first 19 points here of the second half. Rose gets it to Cox. Cox back to Gilliam. Now Rose, top of the key. Drives inside the lane. Ball deflected to Coffee. Her three's good.
Her first bucket of the game. Give her 3.
And the lead 60-9. Elliott County with 9 points in the game on 3 3-point buckets.
Foul's going to be on Candace Smith. That's her first, team's first of the fourth quarter. As Alexis Hutchison checks into the game for Elliott County.
Carly Rutledge checks into the lineup for East Carter.
Got another foul on Elliott County.
Mia Jordan will go to the free throw line.
I think that was on number 14.
It's on Rose.
Yeah. Chloe Rose, that's her first, team second.
Rutledge misses her first free throw. Or it's Mia Jordan, I'm sorry. These girls with that long hair, it's hard to see their numbers. Jordan misses them both. Gilliam thought about the 3 and didn't take it. Gives it to Smith, back to Gilliam. She faked it again, gives it to Cox. She will take the 3. It's no good. That was partially deflected. And Rutledge gets the rebound. Jordan with the bucket.
It's her first 2 of the game.
And the lead 62-9. 3-ball Gilliam, no good. East Carter with the rebound. That was Mullins, gets it into the front court. Pass in the lane deflected, picked up, and put up no good by Morgan. Ball loose on the floor, and it's picked up by Elliott County. Natalie Gilliam brings it into the front court. Gives it to Smith, now Rose. Drives inside the circle, and Chloe's fouled. She'll shoot free throws. That foul's on Mia Jordan for East Carter.
It's her first, team's first of the fourth quarter.
Chloe Rose, the 5'5" junior. Misses the first one for Elliott County. 35.3% on the season for Rose. And she makes the second.
Gives her 4 points in the game.
And the lead 62-10. Jordan, 3-ball, good. Mia Jordan with the 3. That was a good looking shot.
Nothing but net. Nice shot there.
Leads 65-10, leads 55. Gilliam on the wing. And they take it away from her. Carly Rutledge with the steal. And they'll call her for the travel.
Yeah, she picked that ball up, was going to pass it, and then decided not to, and is done too late. And she knew it. Third turnover for East Carter.
Smith will inbound it to Rose, and she'll bring it into the front court. Clock down under 4 minutes now left here in the game. Gilliam, 3 on the way, no good. That ball was partially deflected as well. And Morgan brings it into the front court. 17-foot jumper, no good by Adams, but the long rebound's chased down by Mullins, and it goes out of bounds and will stay on the East Carter end of the floor.
That's made the 41st rebound for East Carter.
It's number 50, Aubrey Mullins, checks back into the lineup for the Lady Raiders. Morgan will toss it in. Shot off the glass by Mullins, no good. She gets her own rebound, misses again. And the basketball is picked up by Candace Smith for Elliott County. Rose at the top of the key. Back to Smith on the wing. She drives inside the circle, back to Rose, down the right side of the lane. A whistle stops the play, and the foul will be on, let's see.
I believe that's going to be on number 3.
And it is.
It is, yep. It's her first. Team second. And we want to remind everyone that this is game 1 We got a second game coming up as Morgan County Lady Cougars will take on the West Carter Lady Comets.
Cox with the basketball. Loses it on the floor, and it's picked up by Mullins. Shot up off the glass, no good, but put back up and in by Carly Mullins.
It's her first bucket of the night.
And it's 67-10 East Carter. 2 minutes now left on the clock. Rose, 3-ball. Good.
Nice looking shot there.
Chloe Rose with the triple. She's got 7 now. And the lead 67-13.
Little contact there, but no call.
Morgan missed the runner. I thought we'd get a whistle, but we didn't.
Nope.
Rose brings it into the front court, picks her dribble up. Gets it to Hutchinson, now top of the key to Smith. In the corner, Cox, 3-ball on the way. That was blocked. And it's picked up by Rose. She misses the shot in the lane. And Mullins gets the rebound for East Carter. Walker into the front court, down the lane. Puts a shot up off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up, no good by Mullins. And it goes out of bounds over to Elliott County. So 2 cracks at it there, they couldn't score.
Nope.
And the final minute will run off on the clock. East Carter with the easy first round victory. They will advance to the 62nd District Championship on Thursday evening to play the winner of Morgan County and West Carter. And East Carter punches their ticket to the 16th Region Tournament at LST Johnson Arena at Morehead State.
And they will get their 21st win tonight.
And the clock's down under 25 seconds now as the Lady Raiders bring it into the front court. That shot's off the glass and in. Morgan with the bucket. Tabor Morgan, her first 2 points. And the clock's down under 10. Chloe Rose, 3, no good.
I think the clock will run out on that one.
That'll be the final shot of the game. Your final score in game number 1. East Carter advances to the championship game of the 62nd District Tournament on Thursday evening, 69-13 over Elliott County. They'll take on the winner of the next game between the Morgan County Lady Cougars and the West Carter Lady Comets. We'll be back in just a couple of moments to wrap this first game up, the stats, and get you ready for the nightcap. You're watching the 62nd District Tournament on the SpreeTV network.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know. Familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
Welcome back to SpreeTV Channel 2. Whether you're watching us on the SpreeTV app, YouTube, or Facebook Live, we welcome you aboard. We are in Grayson, Kentucky on the campus of East Carter High School, side of the 2026 62nd District Tournament, as Elliott County just fell to the East Carter Lady Raiders 69-13 in Game 1. I'm Stephen Gullett, along with Chris Dickerson and the SpreeTV Sports crew. We've got our producer, Jonathan Keaton. Behind camera number 1, we got Tyler Atkins. And behind camera number 2, we got Tim Mays. So we do appreciate you joining us, and we want to thank you for tuning us in. That game was pretty much one-sided, pretty lopsided, with East Carter winning 69-13. I think two things you look at is turnovers. East Carter forced 20 turnovers on Elliott County, and then they had 46 rebounds. But out of those 46 rebounds, 23 of them, half of them, were offensive rebounds. So when the difference is on the turnovers and that much on the rebounds, then you're going to see a lopsided score like that.
Same thing happened the first 2 times they played. We was talking about that earlier. There was such an advantage for East Carter on the glass. And East Carter's such a good team to begin with. You just can't give them that many extra chances in the game.
Right.
They're going to make you pay for it if you do.
Yeah. And, you know, they sagged back in that 2-3 zone, didn't play a whole lot of defense on the outside of the three-point line. But when that ball came inside, they attacked it. They attacked the ball. And then when that long pass went out, they just got it. They just ran out and got layups.
Taking a look at the individual scoring in this first basketball game. First, for the East Carter Lady Raiders, they were led in scoring by Jocelyn Rudd with 15 points, 10 points for Bristol Boggs. They were the 2 Lady Raiders in double figures. 9 points for Avery Hall, 6 points for Allison Felty, 5 points for Tori Bishop, Brindley Walker, and Mia Jordan, 4 points for Abby Boggs, and 2 points each for Alyssa Adams Tabor Morgan, Jenna Goebel, Carly Mullins, and Aubrey Mullins. Rounds out to 69 points in scoring for East Carter. East Carter scored 41 points in the first half. They led 41-6 at the break. They put 28 on the board in the second half for their total of 69. Elliott County was led in scoring by Chloe Rose with 7 points and 3 points each for Candace Smith. And Jalen Coffey rounds out the 13 points in scoring for Elliott County. With the victory, East Carter improves to 21-6 on the season. They punched their ticket to the 16th Region Girls High School Basketball Tournament at Ellis T. Johnson Arena at Morehead State University. That tournament will start a week from this Saturday, is my understanding. And they will play the winner of the second game coming up here in about 15 minutes between the Morgan County Lady Cougars and the West Carter Lady Commons. Stephen, unless you've got something else to add, we'll go back to the studio and get a quick commercial break in. And when we come back, you'll be doing interviews with hopefully both of the coaches here.
I'll get both coaches on get their interview, and then we'll get you started and get you ready for the second game.
So we'll be back here in just a couple of moments. We'll come back in with Stephen Gullet. He'll interview the coaches, and then I'll go over some stats, and we'll watch the second game together. Morgan County and West Carter. You're watching 16th Region Girls 62nd District Tournament basketball action at Harold Holbrook Gymnasium. We'll be back to East Carter right after this.
Welcome back to SpreeTV Channel 2. We are at East Carter High School. Here the site of the 2026 62nd District Tournament. And with us now is West Carter Lady Comet head coach, Lakin Flatt. Coach, appreciate you taking time out with us.
No problem.
All right. Hey, it is tournament time. You throw out the records. It's a brand new season. What does your team got to do to get a win tonight?
Well, we just got to bring all that we got to give effort for the whole 32 minutes and not have those splashes where we don't bring the effort and the energy. So we'll just execute our game plan.
All right. Hey, I know Morgan County beat you twice early in the season, but that second game was a lot much closer.
No.
Had to lead most of the game. So what do you got to do what do you know about Morgan County? What do you got to do to get to beat them tonight?
We know that they like to play a certain game where they like to be they like to slow things down and set up and execute plays. So our goal tonight is to make them play our game and off their own, get them out of the pace that they like and bring them to our pace.
All right. And I guess what should we expect from your team tonight? What your leadership, your players on the team. Who do we need to see on the team? Whose name are we going to call out tonight on TV?
Probably number 35, Nova Hatton. My senior 10, number Cecil, Sydney Cecil, and Holly Adams, number 30. You probably call out my first 5, all of them, honestly, because they're so evenly distributed against each other. So.
All right. Okay. Well, Coach, I know you got a game to play tonight, so we wish you the best of luck.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Hey, that was Coach Flatt of the West Carter Lady Comets. We'll be right back with the head coach of Morgan County. You're watching high school basketball on SpreeTV, Channel 2.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
Welcome back to SpreeTV Channel 2. We are at East Carter High School, site of the 2026 62nd District basketball tournament. With us now is head coach of the Morgan County Lady Cougars, Derek Young. Coach, we appreciate you taking time out and talk to us. First of all, let's talk about that shirt. It's a tradition. So I guess, when did that start and how did it come about?
My first year coaching, I was at Fairview and it was snowing and I come in a pair of shorts and a wine t-shirt. And after I left, I had a few coaches message me and said I was the Jimmy Buffett of the 16th region. So I got on Amazon and started ordering them, and it just become a niche, I guess.
All right, very good deal. Hey, it's getting loud in here. It's a big crowd. It's tournament time. So throw out the records, start all over. What does Morgan County got to do to get a win tonight?
Man, we got to put a lot of pressure on the rim, not settle for shots. We don't shoot it particularly well on the perimeter, so we just can't settle and shoot ourselves out of the game. We really got to attack the paint, get to the free throw line, make things happen, and limit them to one shot and contest their threes. And I think we'll be okay down the stretch. But if we don't do them things, West Carter does a good job of playing hard, man. All 5 that get on the floor is going to give you effort. And you know how it goes sometimes when shots don't go, your defense goes. So you got to be mentally prepared for that and fight through those emotions and just keep yourself on track.
All right. Well, I was going to ask you, I guess you beat this team twice this year.
Yeah.
So what do you got to do to win a third game? But you kind of talked about that already, but what is those things you got to do? What do you know about them?
Well, they're going to set in their zone. They're going to set back, let us have the threes. We just can't shoot ourselves out of it. We got to continue to attack the rim, take good shots at the rim. We can test a few threes to see where we're at early, and then we just have to adjust. But limiting them to extra opportunities on rebounds will be a big factor for us tonight too.
All right. Hey, we know you got a game to coach. Yep. We wish you the best of luck. All right. Good luck to you. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Get at it.
Have a good one.
All right. We'll be back with the tip-off. We are 6.5 minutes away from tip-off. We'll have you starting lineups when we get back. You're watching high school basketball on SpreeTV, Channel 2.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
Back here at East Carter High School, just a few minutes away from the tip of the nightcap of the two games between the Morgan County Lady Cougars and the West Carter Lady Comets. The winner of this game will move on to Thursday evening championship game to take on the East Carter Lady Raiders. East Carter defeated Elliott County here a few moments ago in the first game of two here this evening. Let's take a look at both of these basketball teams. First, the Lady Cougars of Morgan County, under the direction of head coach Derek Young in his 5th season. Young with a record of 83-64 overall. Morgan County comes into this game with a record of 15-9. They lost their last time out to Letcher County, and that game was last Friday, February the 20th, 56-54. But they have won 6 out of their last 10 games to close out the regular season in the 62nd district here in the 16th region. Their district record on the season was 4-2. They're the number 2 seed in the 62nd district tournament, and they was a runner-up in the regular season in the 62nd district. Versus 16th region competition this season, Morgan County has a record of 8-3. District tournament history for the Lady Cougars: 6-13 in first-round games in the 62nd district since 2005 is Morgan County. Morgan County's won their last 4 first-round games. They won last year at West Carter in the first round, 64-48, and they are the 2-time defending 62nd district tournament champion. They've won this tournament 4 times since 2005. Sweet spots on the scoreboard for the Lady Cougars this evening. When Morgan County scores 60 points or more, they're a perfect 6-0 on the season. And on the defensive end of the floor, when they give up less than 40, Morgan County is a perfect 10-0 on the year. Team averages for Morgan County, they are averaging 52.4 points per game on the season. They scored 1,257 points during the regular season. They gave up 963 points for an average of 40.1 points per game. That was best in the 16th region and number 22 in the state of Kentucky. They have an excellent point differential as well, plus 12.3 points per game. They outscored their opponents by 294 points during the regular season. That's good enough for 36th in the state of Kentucky. From the floor, Morgan County shoots 38.6% as a team. They average putting up 51 shots per game. From behind the three-point line, 24.8%. They average putting up 20.5 or 21 three-point attempts per game. They shoot 56% from the charity stripe. They get to the free throw line 14.7 times per game on average, and they pull down an average of 31 rebounds per game. Morgan County with 743 rebounds during the regular season. Individual team leaders: leading scorer Lily Littoral averaging 16 points per game for the Lady Cougars. She's also their best shooter from the floor at 55.2% on the season, and that puts her 25th in the state of Kentucky. From behind the three-point line, Lainey Atkins, their best three-point shooter at 37.5%. From the charity stripe, Lily Littoral leads them in free throw shooting at 58.7%, and she also leads them in rebounding at 7.8 rebounds per game. For the Lady Comets of West Carter, they're under the direction of first-year head coach Lakin Flatt. West Carter comes into this game with a record of 9-17. They have won their last 2 games, and they was 5-5 their last 10 games of the season. They won their last game at Powell County last Thursday evening 63-45. West Carter had a 2-4 record during the regular season in the 62nd district, good enough for the number 3 seed. And against 16th region competition, they had a record of 2-11. Sweet spots on the scoreboard for the Lady Comets. When they score 60 points or better, they're a perfect 4-0 on the season. When their defense gives up less than 50, West Carter is 6-1 on the year. They averaged 46.8 points per game. They scored 1,216 points during the regular season while giving up 1,313 points, or 50.5 points per game. West Carter got outscored by 97 points on the season, 3.7 points per game. From the floor, West Carter shoots 31.3%. They average 50.9 shots per game. From behind the three-point line, 27.8% on 19.7 shots per game on average. From the charity stripe, West Carter shoots 56%. They get to the free throw line 13 times per game, and they pull down 29.4 rebounds per game, 618 rebounds in total during the regular season. Team leaders, Nova Hatton, their leading scorer, 12.9 points per game. Number 30, Holly Adams, their best shooter from the floor at 40%. From behind the three-point line, Nova Hatton, their best shooter from distance at 32.9%. She's also their best shooter from the charity stripe at 82.4%. And the leading rebounder, number 10, Sydney Cecil, at 7.3 rebounds per game. Head-to-head, these two teams met twice during the regular season. Morgan County won the first game in West Liberty on January the 12th, 56-41. In Olive on February the 9th, Morgan County won again over West Carter, this time by 5, 55-50. Overall in the series, West Carter is 49-19 since 1998. Morgan County has won the last 3 games and 8 of the last 10 against West Carter. In district tournament action, these two teams in the first round since 2001, West is 7-2, and West Carter is 9-3 overall against Morgan County. Morgan County won 64-48 last year at West Carter. Steve, did you get the starting lineup for us?
We do. I guess we'll go with the visitors on the scoreboard first. It'll be the West Carter Lady Comets. Number 3, she's a sophomore, Macy Holbrook. She averages 7.2 points per game, 5.6 rebounds. Senior number 10, Sydney Cecil, averages 5 and 7. Madison Stamper, she's a junior, number 22, 4 and 2. Holly Adams, number 30, she's a senior. She averages 1.1 rebound. And Nova Lee Hatton, number 35, she's a junior, and she averages 13 points and 2 rebounds. Morton County will have number 3, Sarah Jenkins, she's a junior. Number 11, senior Emma Klinger. Number 13, junior Bella Smith. Senior number 14, Gracie Hampton. And 33, junior Lily Butcher.
So that's your starting lineup, and we'll listen to the official introduction on the floor.
Senior number 10, Sydney Cecil. Senior number 30, Holly Adams. The Lady Comets are coached by Lakin Clapp. The home team on the scoreboard, the Morgan County Lady Cougars. Junior number 3, Sarah Jenkins. Junior number 13, Bella Smith. Junior number 33, Willie Whitmer. Senior number 11, Emma Klinger. And senior number 14, Gracie Hampton. The Lady Cougars are coached by Derek Young.
West Carter, Holbrook, Cecil, Stamper, Adams, and Hatton. And for Morgan County, Jenkins, Klinger, Smith, Hampton, and Littoral. That's your starting lineups for both teams. Morgan County in the white with blue trim. West Carter in the maroon with white trim. West Carter will move left to right across your screen or your device, whether you're listening or watching this wherever you're at across the SpreeTV network. And we're ready to get this second game underway as Emma Klinger moves into the circle for Morgan County. And Sydney Cecil will jump for West Carter. We're ready to play this second game. Sit back and enjoy it wherever you are. Let's play basketball. Opening tip controlled by Morgan County. First possession of the evening.
Wes Carter in a 1-2-2 zone.
Jenkins on the wing. Floats it down on the block to Smith. Now they come back outside. Klinger with the basketball.
Lady Cougars 4 out, 1 in.
Emma puts her shot up, no good. And the rebound came down to Cecil for Wes Carter. Lady Comets' first possession of the evening. Maddie Stamper with the basketball. Drives inside the circle. Kicks it back to Holbrook. Holbrook, left side of the lane, puts a shot up off the glass and in. Macy Holbrook with the first 2 points of the game. And Wes Carter picks up full court pressure.
They're going to trap it when they can in the corners. But Morgan County had no trouble with that.
Morgan County into the front court. 3 ball on the way, good.
Emma Klinger with 3.
First 3 points of the game for Morgan County. And they have their first lead at 3-2.
And the Lady Cougars are in a man-to-man.
Maddie Stamper with the basketball. Bella Smith on her. She gives it to Holbrook. Her runner in the lane halfway down and out. And the rebound comes off to Emma Klinger. She gets it to Gracie Hampton. Hampton into the front court. Smith misses the jumper. Offensive rebound for Jenkins. And that's an extended possession for Morgan County. Let's see if they can make it count. Down on the block. Shot up off the glass and in for Lily Littrell. You'll hear her name a lot this evening.
And that's exactly what the Lady Cougars want to do. Get that ball down on that, deep down in that, on that block to Lily Littrell, and she's a scoring machine from right there.
Their leading scorer averaging 16 points per game, her first 2, and Morgan County leads by 3. Stamper with the basketball. And she steps on the sideline, and it'll be a turnover on Wes Carter.
That's the first turnover of the game. First turnover for the Lady Comets. Good pressure by the Lady Cougars.
So Morgan County with the basketball, a 3-point lead. The clock winds under 6 minutes left here in the first quarter as Gracie Hampton brings it into the front court. Her pass is deflected, it's loose and picked up by Hatton for Wes Carter. Nova into the front court.
Again, the Lady Cougars in a man-to-man.
Stamper inside the lane, feeds the ball off, and the shot's up off the glass and in for number 10, Sydney Cecil.
Nice give and go there.
Cecil's first 2 points. Hampton into the front court, tried to get it too literal, and they turn it over. Wes Carter quickly into the front court. Hatton loses it, and that's a Wes Carter turnover. Now they get it right back. Shot put up off the glass and in by Macy Holbrook.
Gives her 4 in the game.
Wes Carter goes back on top 6-5. Second lead change here already, 3 minutes into the first quarter. 3 ball on the way, Emma Klinger, no good. And the rebound's taken down by Stamper. Maddie Stamper into the front court for Wes Carter. They look to build on this 1-point lead. Stamper, 14-foot jumper, no good. Offensive rebound put back up off the glass by Cecil, no good. And we'll have a jump ball.
Now possession will stay with Wes Carter.
So we'll keep it on the Lady Comets into the floor. And Steve, this game's starting off with a lot of intensity. You can feel it.
You can tell it. You can feel it in the stands. It's a big crowd. So good crowd here. It's loud. It's tournament time, isn't it?
It's tournament time. Macy Holbrook gets it to Cecil. She kicks it back to Stamper. Stamper inside the circle. Back to Holbrook. Holbrook, 14-foot jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound. Extended possession, Lady Comets. Hatton with the basketball. Her jumper just inside the circle, off the glass and in.
Give her 2 on the game. That's her first 2. 8-5's the score.
Wes Carter with the 3-point lead as Jenkins has the basketball in the front court for Morgan County. Good pass into the lane, so the assist for Klinger, the bucket for Littrell. Lily with her second bucket, she has 4 points, and that cuts the Wes Carter lead to 1. Holbrook with the basketball on the wing. Jenkins on her, she gets it to Cecil. Cecil will back it out, give it to Stamper. Her 3 on the way, no good. Rebound batted around out of bounds. Let's go toward Morgan County.
Lady Cougars going to their bench. Number 1, 7th grader, KHSAA entering the game.
Gracie Hampton will toss it in. Again, Wes Carter picks up full court pressure. Jenkins gets it to Halsey. She gets it to Klinger. Now back to Hampton. Hampton brings it into the front court. Clock under 3:30 left here in the first quarter. Klinger to Hampton in between the circles. Jenkins comes out, takes it, gives it back to Hampton. They work the perimeter. Halsey back to Hampton in between the circles, near side Jenkins. Crosses the lane, puts a jumper up, no good. Ball batted around. Offensive rebound, put back up, no good by Littrell, and Wes Carter comes away with it. Stamper into the front court. Comes near side to Holbrook. She brings it back to the top of the key. Stamper on the wing, just inside the circle. Jumper up, no good. Rebound comes off to Hampton for Morgan County. Gracie gets it to Jenkins in the front court. Klinger had it on the wing, gives it back to Jenkins. She goes to Halsey on the right side. Now back in between the circles to Hampton.
Wes Carter still in that zone. And Coach Young wants a timeout.
He wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. It's a 30 seconds, so we'll be back to East Carter in 30 seconds. 8-7 West Carter.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
West Carter with a 1-point lead, 8-7 with 2:23 left here in the first quarter. And Steve, this game started off good. I thought it would be a good game before it started, and it's got the makings.
Oh, it's going to be a good one. And, you know, I think both teams are ready. The 2 and 3 seeds. And you can really almost flip-flop them a lot of times, that 2-3. Morgan County did win both games during the regular season. That second game was really, really close.
I've called a lot of basketball games here on this network, but there's just something different about February and March basketball when you get into the postseason. It's a totally different feeling.
Oh, yeah.
3-ball top of the key, no good by Hatton, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, this time of year, every possession is big. Every shot's big. It's magnified.
Hampton gets it into Jenkins. They trap her. She goes back to Hampton. And they get it to Halsey in the front court.
Nice
Good pass to Littrell off the glass and in. Halsey with the assist. Littrell with the bucket.
Gives her 6 in the game. She leads all scorers.
Morgan County goes back on top by 1. Holbrook to Stamper. Stamper at the top of the key with Klinger on her.
They do get the count there.
Holbrook has Halsey on her, takes her inside the lane, puts a runner up, no good, gets her own rebound. Kicks it back to Hatton, she'll shoot a 3, no good. Third chance now for Wes Carter, as Holbrook got the rebound again.
And you know that's got to aggravate Coach Young over there, giving up offensive rebounds. You can't give them second chances.
Those are big.
They are big.
And as you say, every play is magnified on this stage. Hatton, 3-ball, top of the key. That's the third chance they had on that possession. She misses. And Klinger got the rebound for Morgan County. Hampton in the front court.
And that's the thing about the three-pointers now. That's why you can shoot those three-pointers.
Jenkins in the lane, misses the jump shot. Offensive rebound by Littrell, puts it back up and in.
That'll give Klinger, 5 on the game.
Klinger with the bucket. I said Littrell. That's my bad. Klinger with 5, and the lead's 3, 11-8.
Well, Chris, I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that.
I do it a lot. Hang around. I'll do it again. Holbrook with the basketball at the top of the key. Halsey knocks it away from her. Now she picks it up in the backcourt, brings it back in the front court. 3-ball Stamper. Halfway down and out, and the rebound's taken down by Littrell for Morgan County.
Got her with 3 rebounds so far.
Halsey way out on the wing. They're looking at Littrell down there on the block. Top of the key, Jenkins. She'll take a wide open 3. No good. And that brings us to the end of what was a quick first quarter. Your score at the end of 1, Morgan County 11, West Carter 8. And we'll be back to East Carter High School in 60 seconds.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
11-8, Morgan County with a 3-point lead as we go to the second quarter. Lily Littrell with 6, Emma Klinger with 5 for Morgan County in the first quarter. For West Carter, 4 for Macy Holbrook, and a trio of players, Nova Hatton, Sydney Cecil, have 2 points each. And it's 11-8 as we start the second quarter. Morgan County with a basketball. Halsey with a 3. No good, off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, put back up and in by Littrell. She's off to a big game.
Yep, give her 8 points in the game.
She's got 8 and the lead's 5 for Morgan County. That's their biggest.
Yep, big offensive rebound there, put back. We talked about that earlier in that first game and here in the second game as well.
Stamper on the wing with the basketball. Gives it to Holbrook. Holbrook drives on the block, loses it on the floor, and it's picked up by Klinger for Morgan County. So a turnover for West Carter.
That's their third turnover of the game.
Hampton, 3-ball, no good off the back of the rim. Holbrook gets the rebound for West Carter. Stamper into the front court. Already a minute here into the second quarter. Holbrook in between the circles.
We were talking to break how fast this game's went. It is, it's up and down.
Hatton in the lane, misses the runner. Littrell with the rebound. And Hampton will bring it into the front court. Gracie gives it to Jenkins in the corner. Klinger, 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebound on the floor by Holbrook. Stamper, long pass ahead into the corner. They come back out on top to Holbrook. She drives in the lane, dishes it off. The runner's up, no good. That was Rose with the shot for West Carter. And Steve and I have trouble seeing these dark uniforms with dark numbers on them. Round counties are the same way. With one of them they wear, I cannot hardly see them at all.
Yep, it's tough.
When you get old, that's what happens.
Yep. Nice high-low play there.
Littrell with the bucket again. She's in double digits with 10, and the lead goes to 7, 15-8. Morgan County's on a 10-point run right now.
Getting a little separation here from West Carter now.
Stamper with the basketball. And a timeout is called by West Carter, and we'll take it. It's a 60-second timeout, 5:53 left here in the first half, 15-8 Morgan County, and we'll be back to East Carter High School right after this.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
Back here at Grayson, 15-8 Morgan County with 5:53 left in the first half. Morgan County outscored West Carter 11-8 in the first quarter. They've put the first 4 on the board here in the second quarter, and they're on a 10-0 run right now as they push this lead out to 7 points.
Rebounding is equal, 10 rebounds for each team. Turnovers, you got 3 for each team. So
3 ball by Hatton was no good. Klinger got the rebound for Morgan County, and they have the basketball now. Hampton in the front court, comes on the wing to Jenkins, back to Hampton, top of the key, kicks it to Klinger. Klinger down the right side of the lane, off the block, the glass shot, no good. And Wes Carter with the rebound. That was Cecil that got the rebound for Wes Carter. Charlie Miner. Her shot's blocked by Littrell. She said, get that out of here. Hampton brings it into the front court for Morgan County, quickly to Jenkins. Inside the circle, cross court to Halsey. Back to Klinger at the top of the key. Hampton in between the circles. Clock winds down under 5 minutes left here in the first half. Littrell off the glass and in. Boy, and I tell you, they're using her, and she's producing here in the first half. She's got 12.
Oh, yeah. When she gets that ball, usually there's 3 things going to happen when she gets that on the block. She's going to score, she's going to get fouled, or she's going to score and get fouled.
14-foot jumper, Sydney Cecil is good, and that breaks a 12-0 Morgan County run.
It gives her 4 points in the game.
Cuts the lead to 7, 17 to 10. Halsey on the wing for Morgan County, back to Hampton. And she throws it here to the side, and there's nobody home.
Sometimes you get into you're almost like a robot out there. You just think that's where somebody should be there. More than likely, somebody should have been on that wing, but they wasn't.
Somebody thought left, another thought right, and that's what
exactly
happens.
Right. Yep, that happens.
Wes Carter with the basketball. Stamper into the front court with Halsey on her, gives it to Miner. Miner in between the circles. Throws it down to Cecil in the paint. She puts a shot up, no good, but she's fouled.
That'll either be on Jenkins or Littrell. I think it's on Littrell. That's her first, team's first in the second quarter.
And the 5'6" senior Sydney Cecil goes to the free throw line. 60.7% on the season. Wes Carter 56% as a team, and Cecil misses the first one. She misses them both. And Hampton brings it into the front court for Morgan County. Halfway through the second quarter. Halsey, 3-ball, left side, no good. Rebound batted around. Chased down by Jenkins in the corner. Extended possession for Morgan County. Jenkins on the baseline at the block. Puts a runner up, no good. Miner gets the rebound. Brings it into the front court. Finds Stamper. Her runner on the baseline's good. Maddie Stamper. Her first 2 points. Wes Carter scored the last 4, and it cuts the lead to 5, 17 to 12. Hampton comes near side to Jenkins, and they're looking for Littrell down there on the block, and why not?
Yep, I believe that's where I'd go.
Halsey back to Hampton, to Jenkins. Littrell at the free throw line.
Oh, nice
Finds
pass.
Klinger underneath. Littrell with the assist, and Klinger with the bucket. That's good ball work there. Emma with 7 points, and the lead's back to 7.
Coach Flatt wanted a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll be back to East Carter in 30 seconds.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
Morgan County led 11-8 at the end of the first quarter. It's 19-12. They lead by 7 now with 3:05 left here in the first half. In what's been a very competitive first half, Steven.
Oh, yes. And, Morgan County's plan was get the ball on the block to Lily Littrell, and she has done exactly that's what they've done, and she has produced. She's got 12 points in the game. And then they switched it there on that last play, put her at the high post, and they all kind of collapsed on her. Nice pass down to Klinger. Give her 2. Nice 3 there by Miner.
Charlie Miner with the triple. Cuts the lead to 4 now.
And West Carter goes to the zone. It's a 1-2-2, almost a 3-2.
Jenkins with the basketball, brings it back in between the circles, goes far side to Halsey, back to Jenkins. And both Klinger and Littrell working the baseline. Now Klinger comes out to the top of the key. Hampton in the corner. Back to Jenkins. Now Klinger. Tried to get it to Littrell. And it goes out of bounds. A turnover on Morgan County.
That's their 5th turnover of the game.
So West Carter with the basketball and a chance to cut this 4-point lead to 2 or maybe even 1 with a 3. Wasn't that long ago they trailed by 7.
And the Lady Cougars in a man-to-man.
Miner with the basketball, kicks it inside the paint. Now they come back outside. Nova Hatton with the basketball. Cecil in the lane, misses the runner, and Hampton gets the rebound for Morgan County. Gracie quickly into the front court. Finds Halsey on the wing to Jenkins. Back to Halsey. She's got a 3. She'll take it. It's good.
Nice shot there by the 7th grader. Give her a 3 in the game. Her first points, her first basket. Extends that lead back out to 7.
22-15. That was a big shot. Morgan County needed that.
Yes, they did. And is that the biggest lead they've had so far?
7 points. That matches the biggest lead they've had. Stamper misses the runner down the lane, but they're going to call the foul on Lily Littrell.
That's going to be her 2nd, and that's the last thing that Coach Young wants is her to get in foul trouble.
So Maddie Stamper, the 5'1 junior, goes to the free throw line for West Carter, 63.6% on the season, and she makes the first one. Cuts the lead to 6, 22-16. Stamper with 3. She misses the second. So she splits the pair. Jenkins brings it into the front court, gives it to Hampton on the wing. Littrell's on the block. They didn't get it to her this time. Halsey on the wing. Littrell now at the free throw line. Kicks it in the corner to Klinger. She backs out on the wing. Gives it to Halsey. Halsey to Jenkins. Near side corner Hampton. Down on the baseline. Tried to get it over to Littrell and throws it away. Hatton comes up with the basketball for West Carter. And Miner's fouled as she drives down the left side of the lane. She'll shoot 2 free throws, and the foul's on Halsey for Morgan County.
That's her first, team's 3rd of the quarter, but that's going to send Miner to the free throw line.
So Charlie Miner, the 5'1 freshman, 55.8% on the season. Puts the first one up and in. Miner with 4 points now for West Carter. As number 24, Reagan Keaton, checks into the lineup for Morgan County. Miner misses the second, so she splits the pair.
And we got a foul. It's going to be on West Carter.
On number 10, Sydney Cecil.
That's her first. Team's first of the quarter.
So Morgan County with the basketball, the clock down under 35 seconds now, and they lead by 5, 22-17.
So will the Lady Cougars stall the ball and take the last second of the half?
Halsey throws it away. And now commits the foul. So that was not a good possession for Morgan County.
No, a little frustration there. Turn the ball over, and your first reaction there is just try to get that ball back.
Halsey picks up the foul, her second. Now with 20 seconds on the clock. Stamper brings it into the front court for the Lady Comets.
I'm sure West Carter will hold the ball here for that last second shot.
Miner takes Klinger in the lane, kicks it out on the wing. Holbrook puts a runner up left side of the lane, no good, but she'll shoot free throws with 5.7 left on the clock.
It's going to be on Klinger. That's her first. Be Morgan County's 5th team foul.
Macy Holbrook, the 5'5 sophomore, 56.2% on the season, makes the first one. Macy's got 5. And the lead's cut to 4, 22-18. She makes them both.
Lady Cougars going to have plenty of time here on the clock to get down the floor.
5 seconds. Halsey throws it up from just across half court, no good. And that brings us to the end of what's been a very entertaining first half. Morgan County led it by 3 at the end of one, 11-8. They lead it by 3. Well, they put a half a second back on the clock, so let's get one more play in here quickly.
Yeah, I think
the buzzer
she shot
went
that
off.
Well, yeah, and I think it had already hit out of bounds. So probably the right call there.
So we'll see if West Carter can score.
Yeah, the only thing here is probably going to happen is that somebody gets fouled.
Catch and shoot. That's all you can do.
There you go.
Now officially your final score at the break. Morgan County 22, West Carter 19. We'll be back to Harold Holbrook Gymnasium at East Carter High School here in just a few moments. You're watching 62nd District Tournament Basketball on the SpreeTV network.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
Whether you're watching us on the SpreeTV app, YouTube, or Facebook Live, we welcome you aboard. We are in Grayson, Kentucky, here on the campus of East Carter High School, side of the 2026 62nd District Tournament, as the West Carter Lady Comets trail the Lady Cougars of Morgan County 22-19 here at halftime of game number 2. And it's been a pretty even, I guess, first half. Morgan County did get out to a 9-point lead at one time. It was 7 2 different times. Morgan County's out-rebounded West Carter 16-12, led by Lily Littrell's 8 rebounds for Morgan County. And I guess turnover-wise, Morgan County's played a little bit faster, they've had more turnovers than West Carter. They've got 7 turnovers. West Carter's got 3. So, Chris, what about scoring individually?
Individual scoring in the first half, first for Morgan County. The leaders on the scoreboard, Lily Littrell leads them in scoring with 12. 7 points for Emma Klinger and 3 points for KHSAA rounds out the 22 points in scoring for Morgan County. West Carter, they had 5 players to dot the scorebook in the first half, led by Macy Holbrook with 6. 4 points for Sydney Cecil and Charlie Miner. 3 points for Maddie Stamper and 2 for Nova Hatton rounds out the 19 points in scoring for West Carter. Morgan County outscored West Carter 11-8 in the first period. Both teams put 11 points on the board in the second quarter. Thus your 22-19 score at the break. We had 3 lead changes in the first half. The biggest lead for West Carter came in the first quarter at 8-5. The biggest lead for Morgan County and the biggest lead of the game for either team was 9, came early in the second quarter at 17-8. So 22-19 your score. We're a little over 5 minutes away from the start of the second half. Let's go back to the studio, get in a few commercials, pay a few bills. We'll be back here with all the second half action. You're watching Morgan County and West Carter on the SpreeTV network.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
22-19 your score here at the break. Morgan County leads West Carter by 3. We're just about ready to get the second half underway. Elsewhere across the 16th region tonight in district tournament action, the lone boys game on the boys side of the card has Boyd County leading Fairview 16-0 in the first quarter. In girls action, 61st district at Menifee County High School in Frenchburg. Round County defeated Bath County 69-49 in the first game of 2 there tonight. Menifee County and Fleming County is the second girls game that should be getting underway there any time. And at Russell High School, at the end of one quarter, Raceland leads Greenup County 23-16. That's a look at other action across the 16th region. Now let's come right back here to Harold Holbrook Gymnasium, and let's play at least 2 more quarters of basketball here, Stephen, to see who will play East Carter on Thursday evening in the championship.
Yep, we got a good game. It's, hey, as we always say, the second half will determine who's going to win.
It certainly will. West Carter with the basketball out of the intermission. Hatton on the wing. Comes top of the key to Cecil. Minor, 3 ball. No good. And Jenkins had it, and it was picked up by Littrell. She gets it to Hampton. First possession of the second half for Morgan County. They have a 3-point lead. They led by as many as 9 in the first half. But West Carter went on a little bit of a run to close it up there the last 3 minutes of the second quarter. Hampton misses that 3, and the rebound comes off to Holbrook for West Carter. Holbrook brings it into the front court, gives it to Stamper. Stamper's jumper at the free throw line's no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and in, count it, for Sydney Cecil, and she'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play.
That's going to be on Halsey. It's her third.
It's actually on Gracie Hampton.
On 14.
So Hampton's first foul, and Cecil completes the 3-point play for West Carter. She's got 7 in the game, and we're tied at 22. First tie of the game. Jenkins gets it to Littrell on the block, up over Cecil, no good, but the foul will be on Cecil. And Littrell will walk to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That'll be her second. Team's first. They'll send the junior number 33, Lily Littrell, to the free throw line. She shoots 59% from the free throw line on the year. First trip tonight.
The 6-foot junior, and if you notice, that's the first place they go when they get the basketball in the second half, and that's what they need to do, is feed it down low to Littrell, because they've not been able to do anything with her when she gets it down on the block. She makes that first one. She's got 13 points now. Puts Morgan County back out on top by 1. Lily misses the second, so she splits the pair. And West Carter can take the lead on this trip with a bucket. Minor with the basketball, gives it to Cecil. Give and go in the corner to Stamper. Now Hatton. Hatton at the free throw line, puts a jumper up, no good. Offensive rebound, Cecil back up, no good. And Littrell comes away with it, gives it to Jenkins, and a whistle stops the play. And the foul will be on Cecil, I believe.
It's her third. Game getting a little more physical. And the referees, I think, seeing that, so they're caught a couple of quick fouls.
Jenkins goes cross court to Halsey. Wide open 3 deep on the left side, no good. Offensive rebound, Klinger back up, no good. And it goes out of bounds off of Emma over to West Carter. So there was a second chance for Morgan County, and they couldn't convert.
They couldn't do it. You got to take advantage of those in this time of year.
Maddie Stamper brings it into the front court. Halsey picks her up as she crosses the timeline, gives it to Cecil on the wing. Back to Stamper now. Stamper finds Holbrook on the right wing. She drives on Jenkins inside the lane, reverses her dribble, comes back outside to Hatton. Nova Hatton.
Nice move.
Back to Holbrook, off the glass and in. Macy Holbrook with the bucket. She's got 8. And West Carter goes back on top by 1. 24-23, fourth lead change of the game. Littrell misses that shot underneath, and Minor gets the rebound for West Carter. Stamper in the front court now for the Lady Comets with Halsey on her, gives it to Hatton. Hatton with Hampton on her in between the circles.
The Lady Cougars staying at man-to-man.
Hatton, right elbow jumper, good. Nova Hatton has 4, and the lead's 3 for West Carter.
The game can change in a heartbeat, can't it?
Nova Hatton, the leading scorer for West Carter, only has 4. As that 3 by KK Halsey is good. That's her second triple. She's got 6 in the game now, and we're tied 26. Timeout on the floor. We will take it as well. It's a 30-second timeout. We're all even at 26, and we'll be back to East Carter right after this.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know. Familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
Back here at East Carter High School, it's all even at 26 apiece. It was 22-19. Morgan County had a 3-point lead at the break, but West Carter's outscored them 7-4 here in the first 3 minutes and 10 seconds of the third quarter. And the Lady Comets have the basketball out of the timeout. Maddie Stamper will walk it into the front court. Halsey will pick her up as she crosses the timeline, gives it to Cecil at the left elbow. Cecil turns, passes it back to Holbrook. She drives down the lane. That shot was blocked by Klinger. Littrell came away with it, gives it back to Klinger. Now Hampton brings it into the front court. Hampton drives left side, kicks it in the corner. Jenkins back out on top. Klinger. Hampton. Left elbow comes down on the baseline to Jenkins. Back to Hampton in the lane. KK Halsey, wide open 3. Halfway down and out. No good. Jenkins with the offensive rebound. Extends the possession. Klinger, wide open 3. No good. Third time we'll try it. Halsey off the glass and in. KK Halsey's having a heck of a game for Morgan County. She's got 8. And that puts the Lady Cougars back up by 2.
And that's the magic of a three-pointer. If you shoot those long threes, you get the offensive rebound.
Miner with the basketball for West Carter. Gives it to Stamper. She almost throws it away. Cecil gets it and gives it to Holbrook. Holbrook in between the circles, gives it to Hatton. Hatton with Hampton on her. Drives down the left side of the lane, flips it off the glass, and good.
Nice shot there. Good touch.
Hatton with 6, and we're tied again at 28.
Littrell for 2 more.
Littrell with 15 now, and Morgan County goes back up by 2. Runner's no good by Stamper. Put back up and in by Sydney Cecil.
They're getting up and down the floor, aren't they?
Cecil's had some big offensive rebounds and putbacks. Littrell misses the shot, but Klinger's Johnny on the spot to put it back in for Morgan County. Emma's got 9. And Morgan County goes back up by 2. Clock under 2:50 as Stamper comes into the front court. Just inside the circle, gives it to Holbrook on the wing. Holbrook loses it out of bounds, turnover West Carter.
That's their 4th turnover of the game. Good clean game for West Carter.
As number 30 checks into the lineup, Lila Hall for West Carter. Jenkins floats it down on the block to Littrell. She misses, but there's Emma Klinger again in the perfect spot to put that ball back up and in. She's in double digits now with 11, and Morgan County goes back up by 4.
Again, Lady Cougars in a man-to-man.
3 ball was no good by Hatton, and Hampton brings it into the front court for Morgan County. Morgan County with a 4-point lead. Clock under 2 minutes now left here in the third quarter. Jenkins, top of the key. They'll give her the 3. She won't take it. She throws it down on the baseline to Klinger, and Klinger loses it out of bounds. So a turnover for the Lady Cougars.
And that's their 8th turnover for the game.
So the Lady Comets will try to cut into this 4-point lead as the clock winds down under 1:45. Stamper crosses the timeline. Halsey picks her up. Miner with the basketball. Kicks it in the free throw lane to Hall. Now they come back to Holbrook. Holbrook drives, kicks it in the corner. 3-ball on the way, no good by Stamper. And it goes out of bounds to Morgan County.
I think Miner and Klinger both missed that rebound. It just went right through their hands. I don't think either one of them touched it.
Jenkins gets it to Halsey. Halsey's 7th grade, is that right?
7th grader, yes.
She's a heck of a basketball player. 3-ball, no good. Rebound comes off to Miner. Miner brings it into the front court, down the left side of the lane, kicks it in the corner, now back out on top. Holbrook, she drives, runner left side, no good. Gets her own rebound, extends the possession, goes back up. That was blocked by Littrell, but they also call her for the foul, and she better be careful. She just about got teed up.
Yeah, that ball just about bounced too high there.
So
we saw that in the last game that we done here for Morgan County. The ball was bounced up really high.
Macy Holbrook, 56.2% on the season, makes the first one. She's got 9 in the game. That cuts the lead to 3.
You can get mad, but you got to control it.
You got to control it. She splits the pair. And it's easy to get mad, and it's easy to lose your temper in a situation like this, too. You do something just at the snap of your finger.
Yep.
Hampton brings it into the front court. Clock under 50 seconds now. Klinger back to Hampton. To Halsey. Hampton with the basketball. In the corner to Jenkins. She's on the wing back to Hampton. She kicks it in the corner to Klinger, back to Jenkins. Jenkins backs it out, now clock down to 30. Halsey comes near side to Hampton. She drives down on the block, kicks it in the corner. Emma Klinger had a 3, didn't take it, so did Halsey. She'll hold up. Gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins will take it at the 22nd mark, misses it. Offensive rebound, Hampton passes it to Klinger, and she scores.
Nice play there.
Hampton with the assist, Klinger with the bucket. She's got 13, and the lead's back to 5, 36-31. 5 seconds. Miner, they've got to get it off. All kinds of contact, no whistle. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter, so your score at the end of 3. Morgan County 36, West Carter 31. We'll be back to East Carter High School with the fourth quarter right after this.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
Well, we had 4 ties and 2 lead changes in the third quarter. We went to the third quarter. Morgan County led by 3, 22-19. They lead by 5 now, 36-31, as they outscored West Carter 14-12. West Carter's led in scoring by Sydney Cecil and Macy Holbrook with 9 points each, and for Morgan County, they're led in scoring by Lily Littrell with 15. Emma Klinger has 13. Steve, what's your take through 3 quarters?
I tell you what, both teams playing really, really hard. They're fast tempo. It's getting a little more physical in this second half. And I tell you what, I think both teams they're both going to have to play very good right here. They're going to have to take care of the basketball, keep each other out, keep the other team off the offensive boards. And we'll see what happens.
We're down to 8 minutes left in somebody's season here.
Yep.
Halsey on the wing, gives it to Hampton. Halsey, Hampton, Jenkins, Littrell, and Klinger on the floor for Morgan County to start the fourth quarter. Klinger all the way in the corner to Halsey. Back out to Hampton on the wing. She's had that shot all night and not took it. She drives in the lane, kicks it to Klinger. Klinger throws it away. Miner picks it off. Gets it to Stamper.
It's 9 turnovers on the Lady Cougars.
Stamper in the front court now, in between the circles. Halsey will pick her up. And it'll stay on the West Carter end. Each possession now becomes more and more important as that clock continues to grind.
Oh yeah, it gets more magnified as that clock ticks down.
Stamper will toss it in. She's going to have to hurry. And she gets it into Holbrook as a whistle stops the play, and Wes Carter takes a timeout. And we'll take it with them. 7:07 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter, 36-31. Morgan County with a 5-point lead. And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
(36-31), Morgan County with a 5-point lead, 53 seconds into the fourth quarter. And Steve, as we was talking, the clock grinds down, 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in somebody's season unless we go to overtime. And each possession becomes more and more important.
Oh yeah, and it's the good teams really focus. Some other teams kind of choke a little bit, so we'll see what happens tonight.
Stamper with the 3 misses it there. Sydney Cecil again in the lane, misses the offensive shot on the rebound, but she gets it back again and gives it to Holbrook. I tell you what, Sydney Cecil's played a heck of a game in the paint there in the second half. That shot was blocked by Klinger, and Hampton brings it into the front court. Jenkins, good pass to Klinger. She misses the shot, but Emma's fouled, and she'll walk to the free throw line to shoot 2.
The foul's going to be on Macy Holbrook. It's her first, team first of the fourth quarter.
So Emma Klinger walks to the free throw line for Morgan County, the 6'1" senior, 54% on the season. Morgan County 56% as a team. Klinger misses the first one.
It's her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Emma misses them both.
Got a tie up. And that should go to Wes Carter.
Possession arrow does point to the Lady Comets. So Wes Carter will have the basketball, trailing by 5. And the clock winds down under 6:30. Stamper walks it into the front court. And Halsey's there to pick her up as she crosses the timeline. Gets it to Minor. Minor with Klinger on her.
Got an offensive foul on the illegal screen.
On Macy Holbrook.
Yep, she was moving. It's her second foul. Team second of the quarter.
That's also a turnover on Wes Carter. And Hampton will toss it in. Gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins brings it into the front court. Floats it down on the block to Littrell. Her shot's up and in, count it. And Littrell will go to the free throw line with a foul on Sydney Cecil for Wes Carter.
That's Sydney Cecil's fourth personal foul.
17 points now for Lily Littrell as she walks back to the free throw line.
She was isolated on that block by herself, and they found her right real quick.
She completes the old-fashioned three-point play, has 18 points now in the game. And the lead's 8, 39-31. 9's been the biggest lead for Morgan County. That was at 17-8 in the first half. Stamper brings it into the front court. Gets it to Hatton. Hatton with Hampton on her. Picks her dribble up, gives it to Holly Adams. Adams to Minor.
A lot of contact there. I'm not sure who they're going to call that on.
33.
Lily Littrell, that's her fourth. Team's first of the fourth quarter.
The physicality of plays really picked up here as we got into the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Minor throws it into a wide open Adams underneath, and she puts it up and in. That was a good play out of bounds. First 2 points of the fourth quarter for Wes Carter, and it cuts the lead to 6. Littrell on the baseline. Whistle stops the play. Coach Young calls a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 39-33, Morgan County.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Along with Chris Dickerson and the SpreeTV sports crew, we got Jonathan Keaton as our producer. We got Tim Mays behind camera number 1. We got Tyler Atkins down on the floor behind camera number 2. And we have 5.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Lady Cougars of Morgan County, 39. The Lady Comets of West Carter, 33. 39-33. And as Chris said there in the break, this game's gotten lawful physical here in the last couple minutes.
It's got very physical, and I expect that to continue on even more. And the officials have seemed like they've really picked up the pace of their whistle here in the 4th quarter. And they'll have to do that because this game will get out of hand if they don't.
Real quick. Yeah, these two teams know each other really, really well. They're in the same district. It's a rivalry. And year in, year out.
Jenkins tosses it in out of the timeout. As Reagan Keaton had checked back into the lineup for Morgan County.
I think it's going to be on Charlie Minor.
It was on Minor.
It's her first. It's going to be the team 4th. So the next team foul or next foul on the West Carter Lady Comets will send the Lady Cougars to the free throw line.
Klinger, she tried to get it to her. Jenkins did and throwed it over her head out of bounds. So a turnover for the Lady Cougars.
That's 10 turnovers on the Lady Cougars in the game.
And West Carter will try to cut into this 6-point lead with 5:29 left on a moving clock. Stamper brings it into the front court. Holbrook on the wing, Jenkins on her. She comes in between the circles, drives inside the free throw lane. Ball is batted away, picked up by Klinger, and a foul's called. Let's see who this one's on.
I think it's going to be on number 24, the freshman, Reagan Keaton. That's her first. Team 2nd of the 4th quarter.
Keaton just checked into the lineup after the last time out. She picks up the quick foul. And Stamper will toss it in for the Lady Comets. Gets it into Holbrook, but that was batted away by Halsey. Race for the basketball. It's loose on the floor. Jump ball.
Good
possession
hustle by
point to Morgan County.
Reagan Keaton there. Gives the ball back to the Lady Cougars.
Hampton will toss it in right in front of the Morgan County bench. And Jenkins goes into the backcourt to take the pass, brings it back across the timeline, gives it to Hampton. Now Adkins. Top of the key, Klinger. Jenkins comes near side, Halsey on the block. Klinger off the glass and in. Emma Klinger with the bucket, Halsey with the assist. Klinger with 15 now. And the lead's back to 8, 41-33.
The biggest lead for the Lady Cougars has been 9. Is that what we said earlier?
17-8, that's correct. Hatton gives it to Minor. She goes down on the ground, and the ball's picked up by Halsey. So that's a turnover for West Carter.
That's their 6th turnover of the game.
Hampton in the front court gives it to Halsey. KK Halsey's had a big game, Stephen, for Morgan County.
So Coach Young wants another timeout.
This one's a full one. So we'll pay some more bills. 4:19 left here in the 4th quarter. 41-33 Morgan County. And we'll be back to Grayson right after this.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
41-33 your score. Morgan County with an 8-point lead and 4 minutes and 19 seconds left on the clock. And Stephen, that's an eternity in a basketball game.
Oh, it can be. Yeah, if you got the lead, it can take forever. And if you're behind, it can tick off really, really quick.
Jenkins with the basketball out of the timeout, gives it to Hampton. Back to Jenkins on the wing.
And any more in basketball, eight points is not a very big lead.
No, it's not. Jenkins drives in the lane, puts a shot up, no good. She's fouled, and she'll shoot free throws.
And that's on Minor. That's her second. Team's fifth. So from this point forward, Lady Cougars will be shooting 2.
Sarah Jenkins, the 5'6" junior, 51.5% on the season from the charity stripe. She makes the first one.
Her release is really quick. As soon as she touches it, she puts it up.
That's her first point of the evening. She makes them both. Those was 2 big free throws. Her first 2 points gives Morgan County their biggest lead of the game at 10, 43-33. West Carter with a basketball. Holbrook gives it to Hatton. Hatton in between the circles. Hampton all over her. Now she drives around her, puts a floater up in the lane, and good.
Nice shot there by the southpaw. Gives her 6 in the game.
Cuts the lead to 8, 43-35. Jenkins gets it to Hampton. KK Halsey, 3, good. My goodness, Halsey with the triple. She's got 11 in the game now.
Big shot there.
And that's the biggest lead for Morgan County at 11. And if Morgan County hangs on to win this game, KK Halsey has played a big part in it, Stephen.
Yes, she has.
Holbrook with the basketball, drives left side of the lane, puts a shot up off the glass and in. Macy Holbrook, good drive and score. She's got 11.
She's done that a lot tonight. She needs to keep doing that. If West Carter's going to have a chance to get back in this ball game, she's got to do that more often.
Leads down to 9. Jenkins works off an Atkins screen. It'll stay with Morgan County. As Sydney Cecil checks back into the lineup for West Carter for Holly Adams. And Littrell checks back into the lineup for Adkins for Morgan County. So Littrell in the game, she has 4 fouls on her, and they tried to go to her, and Hampton throwed it over her head out of bounds. That's the second time they've tried that.
That's 2 times now that they've tried that. And, you know, there's a thing when you post up, you seal and you stay, or you fade. And right there, both times they didn't fade. They held their ground. And so, 2 different passes there.
They went in one direction, the ball went in the other.
Yep.
West Carter with the basketball. Stamper gives it to Holbrook. Holbrook will back it out. Gives it to Minor. Minor to Hatton. Hatton with Hampton on her. Drives around her. Puts a shot up over Littrell off the glass and in. Good shot by Nova Hatton. She's in double digits now with 10. And the lead's down to 7, 46-39. Clock approaching 2 minutes now left here in the game. Littrell gets it to Klinger. Klinger with Minor on her to Jenkins. Top of the key, Hampton. Floats it on the block to Littrell. She turns, puts it off the glass and in. Lily Littrell with the bucket. She's got 20 now.
I think the crowd wanted to walk. No call. She gets 2 points.
And the lead's back to 9. And the clock really begins to become a factor now. Stamper floats it to Cecil. Her shot was blocked partially by Jenkins, and Halsey can't come away with the rebound. Jenkins gets it to Hampton into the front court quickly.
And West Carter's going to have to foul.
That's out of bounds. Awful. Oh, I thought that was off the hand of Holbrook, but they give it to West Carter. Well, the reason I thought that, the ball appeared to me to change direction when it went by, but maybe not.
Yep.
Call on the floor is all that matters.
That's right. That's what counts, isn't it?
Holbrook with the basketball. In between the circles, Hampton on her. She drives around her again down the lane, puts a shot up, no good, and that'll be the 5th foul on Littrell. That's big.
That's big. 1:21 to go in this ball game.
Littrell fouls out with 20 points for Morgan County. 1:21 left on the clock when she fouls out, and Morgan County's up by 9. So make a note of that.
Yep.
Reagan Keaton checks back into the lineup for Morgan County. And Macy Holbrook will shoot free throws for West Carter.
Did we get a technical foul?
I don't know what happened here. Macy Holbrook makes the first one.
So I missed that.
I did too. Misses the second one. I don't know if Littrell said something to the officials. She walked off the floor or what. I missed it.
I missed it too.
Now Hatton will shoot 2 free throws. And she misses the first one. Boy, those are big misses.
Big. She shoots 82% on the on the season.
And she makes the second one. So they make 2 out of 4 free throws there, and it cuts the lead to 7. And now West Carter will have the basketball with 1:21 left on the clock. Minor will toss it into Holbrook.
That was close to an over and back.
That was close. Long 3, Hatton, no good. That was an air ball. Halsey's there to get it, and now the West Carter foul will be on Maddie Stamper. And we should walk to the other end, shoot free throws.
I just got a text that, Lily got a technical there.
I thought that's what it was, but I wouldn't say that because I didn't see it for sure. But I thought I saw her saying something when she walked by the official. I just didn't see him tee her up.
Who'd they call that foul on? I missed that.
The foul was on Maddie Stamper, yes. Okay. That's her first.
Yep.
KK Halsey goes to the free throw line. She misses her first one. 87.5% on the season for Halsey.
I think she's 7 for 8 on the season. She's had a ball game tonight, hasn't she?
She has. She misses the second one, too. And West Carter tries to cut into a 7-point lead. Stamper, 3, good. Maddie Stamper with the
big
triple.
Shot there.
She's got 6. And here comes the Lady Comets.
.22.
Stamper picks up the foul for West Carter.
Her second. Going to send Klinger to the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 tonight.
She'll try to push this lead back out. 54% on the season for Emma. She makes the first one.
If they hit their free throws, it'll take care of itself.
Klinger's got 16 now in the game.
Take care of the basketball. Hit your free throws.
This one's a big one. This would make it a 2-possession game here. She makes it both. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Emma's got 17 now. The lead's back to 6. Holbrook in the lane, puts it up over Jenkins, no good. Gets her own rebound back up, no good. And that foul will be on Sarah Jenkins for Morgan County.
It's going to be her first. Team's 4th of this. Actually, team 5th.
Macy Holbrook will go to the free throw line, the 5'5" sophomore. She'll shoot 2, 56.2% on the season.
4 for 6 on the night.
She makes the first one. Holbrook with 13 now for West Carter. Cuts the lead to 5. She misses the second. Rebound pulled down by Klinger. And Hampton's fouled.
And it's going to be on Holbrook.
It's on Stamper.
Is it her third?
It's her third. And Gracie Hampton goes to the free throw line for Morgan County. The 5'5" senior, 57.7% on the season. Gracie makes the first one. That's her first point of the evening, but she's played an excellent floor game, Stephen.
She has. Takes care of the basketball, sees the floor really well, makes good passes.
Halfway down and out on the second one. Clock under 40 seconds now, lead 6. And a timeout's called by West Carter. I think it'll be a full one. I think they're out of 30-second timeouts.
I think so, too.
We'll see. It is a full timeout. Let's take it with them. 35.4 seconds left. 51-45 Morgan County. We'll be back to East Carter High School right after this.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to SpreeTV. I'm Stephen Gullett along with Chris Dickerson and the SpreeTV sports crew. We got Jonathan Keaton as our producer. Behind camera number 1, we got Tim Mays, and on the floor we got Tyler Atkins. 30 seconds to go in this ball game.
Macy Holbrook misses the runner. Jenkins got the rebound. Klinger is fouled by Stamper.
They let a lot of time run off the clock there, didn't they?
They sure did.
Again, that foul's on Stamper. That's her 4th.
So we walk to the other end, and Emma Klinger goes to the free throw line.
She hit her last 2. She's 2 for 4 on the night from the free throw line.
And these are big. Just one of them could make it a 3-possession game with 25 seconds left. And she makes the first one. Emma's got 18 now. The lead's 7. Give her 19, and the lead's 8. Stamper into the front court. Clock under 20 now. Minor. Her pass is deflected. Now she gets it to Stamper. 3 ball on the way. That was blocked partially. And Klinger's fouled again. We'll walk to the other end of the floor. That's on Macy Holbrook, number 3. Her 3rd by my count.
Yep, that's her 3rd.
So Emma Klinger goes back to the free throw line. She's got 19 points. She's only 1 point behind Lily Littrell, who leads the team in scoring with 20. Klinger makes the first one. She's been money on these free throws.
She has. She gets in a groove.
She's got 20. The lead's 9 as Molly Adams checks in to the lineup for Wes Carter for Holbrook. Klinger makes them both. So Emma, the leading scorer in the game now with 21. And the lead's 10. Hatton picks her dribble up, gives it to Cecil. Clock down to 3. Hatton puts the shot up, no good. And that's it. Your final score here in game number 2. The Lady Cougars of Morgan County advance to Thursday evening's championship game of the 62nd District Tournament. They'll take on the East Carter Lady Raiders as they defeat the Lady Comets of West Carter 55-45. We'll be back in just a couple of moments, and we'll wrap this up with the final statistics. You've been watching 62nd District Tournament basketball action from East Carter High School on SpreeTV.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know. Familiar faces, rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. We are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Grayson, Kentucky. Here we are on the campus of East Carter High School, side of the 2026 62nd District Tournament. As we just seen game 2, as the Lady Cougars of Morgan County defeated the Lady Comets of West Carter 55-45. And the Lady Cougars punched their ticket to the 16th region. But first they'll have the championship game against the East Carter Lady Raiders on Thursday night. And we'll have that here on SpreeTV Channel 2. Let's talk a little bit about the ball game, some stats. A lot of times, the scoreboard, dictates exactly who wins and who loses. But we also look at rebounds and who takes care of the ball. So rebounds, the Lady Cougars did win the battle on the boards. They had 31 rebounds. The Lady Comets had 27. And then you look at the turnovers. The Lady Cougars had 11 turnovers. To the West Carter Lady Comets, they only had 6. So they took care of the ball a little bit better, but they come out on the losing end. The big thing was Lily Littrell and Emma Klinger. They both come up big for the Lady Cougars. And I tell you what, 7th grader KK Halsey.
Don't forget KK.
She had some big plays. Not only on the big shots that she had some defensive plays there. Just never let up. Never let up on defense. So good group effort by the Lady Cougars. The West Carter Lady Comets, they fall to 9-18. Lady Cougars improved to 16 and 8. So good job there by the Lady Cougars. Tell us a little bit about the scoring.
Individual scoring in this game, all unofficial, of course. First, let's take a look at Morgan County. They had 3 players in double digits in this game. I had Emma Klinger with 21 to lead Morgan County in scoring, Lily Littrell with 20. Stephen actually had it the other way with Lily scoring 1 more point than Klinger, so me or him, one's right. It's unofficial. In any event, I had Klinger with 21, Littrell with 20.
And I had Littrell with 22 and Klinger with 19.
Okay, 22 and 19.
Yeah, so 2 points went one way or the other.
Yeah. And I expected that, and I think the Morgan County fan base expected Littrell and Klinger to have a big game if Morgan County was going to win, because they're the workhorses on this team.
Yes.
But this 7th grader, KK Halsey, she came into this game averaging 2.8 points per game on the season. She comes off the bench in a win or go home game as a 7th grader and puts 11 points on the board. And I'm telling you, she hit some big buckets at key moments in the second half.
Yep.
She had 8 of those 11 in the second half. Then Sarah Jenkins had 2 points and Gracie Hampton had 1, and that was your 55 points in scoring for Morgan County. For West Carter, they had 2 players in double figures. Macy Holbrook led them with 13. Nova Hatton had 11. 9 points for Sydney Cecil, 6 for Maddie Stamper, 4 for Charlie Miner, and 2 for Holly Adams. Rounds out the 45 points in scoring for West Carter. Morgan County led 11-8 at the end of the first quarter. Both teams put 11 points on the board in the second quarter. It was 22-19 at intermission. Third quarter, Morgan County outscored West Carter by 2, 14-12. They took a 5-point lead to the fourth quarter, and they outscored West Carter by 5 in the fourth quarter, 19-14. Thus your final margin of 10, 55-45. We had 4 ties. We had 5 lead changes in the game. Biggest lead for West Carter was 3 points on 2 different occasions, 8-5 early in the first quarter, 26-23 in the third quarter. And Morgan County's biggest lead came in the fourth quarter. It was 11 points at 46-35. With the victory, Morgan County improves to 16-9. They improved to 9-3 against 16th region competition this season. They earned 2 things with the victory tonight. Number 1, the big thing, they punched their ticket back to the 16th region tournament at Ellis T. Johnson Arena on the campus of Morehead State University, and they punched their ticket to the championship game of the 62nd District on Thursday evening. They'll take on the homestanding East Carter Lady Raiders, and we'll have that game here on SpreeTV, and that should be a dandy. That game will tip at 6:30 Thursday evening. West Carter falls to 9-18 as they end their season with a loss, and they fall to 2-12 as they finish with a 2-12 record against 16th region competition. Lots of basketball coming up this week here on the SpreeTV network. We will have the boys action starting here tomorrow evening. Elliott County, the number 1 seed on the boys side of the bracket, will take on the West Carter Comets. That game will tip at 6:30. We'll be on the air at 6 with it. We'll be right back here Wednesday evening for the second boys game. The 2 and the 3 seeds, the East Carter Raiders and the Morgan County Cougars. That should be a barn burner as well. It'll tip at 6:30. We'll be on the air at 6. The girls' championship game on Thursday evening at 6:30. The East Carter Lady Raiders and the Morgan County Lady Cougars. And then on Friday evening, the boys' championship game will tip at 6:30. All that action here on SpreeTV Channel 2 and on our YouTube channel. So I'm Chris Dickerson. For Stephen Gullett and the rest of the SpreeTV crew, we thank you for joining us here at East Carter. We'll see you back here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Have a good evening, everyone.